So hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare and welcome back to Genshin Impact. There is another timed quest for us today, and that is Phantasmal Pals. While heading to the Isa bathhouse to relax, you meet a peculiar child in Jinshu Forest, setting the stage for another whimsical adventure. So this one's not supposed to be as long. What do you typically want me to do? Okay, it doesn't say where it takes place in the story. I'll have to figure that out later myself. Go to quest. After experiencing many things, you decide to go to Isa bathhouse to relax a bit. The Forest Boar and the Little Witch. That's actually one of the optional books that you can read. So let's just head there. This one's only supposed to be about 3-ish hours, so I can probably get it done in one go.
I heard there's a crazed forest boar wreaking havoc around the outskirts of Chinju Forest. Didn't you go for a walk there a few days ago? Did you see it?
Nope.
Really? Then what about that weird kid? Word is, she's been asking around that same area about some witch. The rumors about that place are just bizarre. We should head over and check it out for ourselves.
Count me out. I just finished working overtime. All I want to do right now is head straight home and catch up on sleep.
Me most of these nights.
You look dead on your feet. I'd better stick with you till you get back. Don't want you passing out on the way.
I've been on that 48, 16-hour schedule myself.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what's up with the Forest Boar?
No! The part about the witch! What if it's one of the mages? Come on, we gotta go check it out!
Yeah, I kind of forget that at this point in the story that the witches would be a lot more common to encounter down on the realms. I'm still in the early parts of nod-krai. There is also a boar that attacks you if you get if you teleport in on one of the waypoints. I forget exactly which one, but in one of the waypoints you teleport in and a boar is almost always going to charge right into you. What happened to needing a break?
Break, Schmig! Besides, Paimon doesn't believe for a second you're not curious about this. If there's a mage around here, something big must be going on! Maybe there's nothing to it, but if the rumor's true, we might be able to help out!
Ah, you got me there. Let's go. Although a lot of times they like to mess around purely for the fun of it. So there we go. Forestborn and Little Witch begin. Go to the rumored location. See who all is here, but which witch is it?
Huh. This should be the place. Let's see. Any forest boars or mages around? Huh. Guess not. Looks like it was a false alarm. Makes sense. Paimon doesn't recall ever seeing a forest boar here before.
Maybe one of the Tanukis was playing a prank?
And all that stuff about a witch? Why would they come all the way here, out into the middle of nowhere? They have way more important stuff to be doing.
You say that, but their tea parties are always on these funky little floating islands in the middle of nowhere too.
That's just a stereotype. A witch will do anything for her own amusement, even if it causes innocent people to suffer. That's why it's a hunter's duty to... Wait, you two. You're Alice's trusted confidants. The renowned duo of the Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, I guess this is canonically where we first meet. Oh, but... Oh, they're having another character be met in a timed quest, though. This is gonna be confusing, like with Scaramouche. A hunter?
Hold on. Let me start over. My name's Prune, and I'm Alice's... friend. Yeah, friend. In fact, she invited me here to take care of a, witch-related incident. But we lost contact due to certain uncontrollable circumstances, so... Guessing this is the weird kid who was asking around about witches?
Looks like it. Because I know we'll be able to see her in a future quest. I don't know if this quest dialogue changes, depending on if you've already met her before, or if this is the canonical first meeting, and therefore the canonical first meeting is missable.
Yeah, I heard that! And don't give me that look. I'm not some weird kid wandering around for no reason.
I'm a weird kid
I'm
wandering
here
around
for
for a reason.
Professional investigation. The point is, I know Alice. Uh-huh. You don't sound super sure about that. Don't believe me? Look, Alice gave me these. Witch's tools. Surely you recognize the magical signature on them.
Isn't this
A
just
bell,
Dango milk?
a hammer, and a tattered old book? Yes, they could be special, but they're not exactly screaming witch. Huh, that's odd. Not recognizing the first two I can understand. But this Phantasmal textbook really means nothing to you?
You do realize these aren't supposed to leave the library, don't you?
The Traveler's Companion is supposed to be a well-read, high-level student at the academia. According to the rumors, at least.
Well, those rumors don't hold any
Years ago,
water.
This was the defining Spontamod text. It's a true classic. Wait, you mean companion as in Paimon? Man, Paimon's academic cred is off the charts. Which is to say, yes, of course, that text is super, important and all that. Whoa! Why is the bell ringing all of a sudden? In theory, it detects localized abnormal magical fluctuations. Huh?
It's a
Unusual
witch beeper.
power surges. There must be one nearby. I just know I'm right this time. It's gotta be a witch. Wait, so you're saying it means a witch is nearby?
It's a magic compass, Paimon.
Just follow me. You'll see I'm right.
Unless it can detect other things, like ley lines. You left all your stuff. Dango milk infused with magic. Should I be worried about all this? Is this something we should consider grabbing here? I'm so curious. Does it have it in here? There it is. A bottle of Dango milk that looks ordinary and in fact is ordinary. According to Prune, however, she won it from a witch, so she believes it's anything but your average Dango milk. What do you mean won it from a witch? I need some context for that. Did she play a game against Alex? Did she play a game with the Tamari kid? Also, it sounded like I said Alex. I meant to say Alice. Excuse me. Brain glitched.
Monsters? Who said it was gonna be a witch? Shoot, I forgot my hammer back there.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sorry, but could you take
Dang it. I tried to stay away from it and it killed it anyways.
fun, Traveler?
Elemental mastery, go boom.
You're just as good in battle as all the rumors say. Thanks for stepping in, and I apologize. I shouldn't have rushed in like that. But I wasn't lying! Alice said that when the bell rings, a witch might appear. I just didn't realize the probability was so low. It's okay. We believe you. Besides, if it's one of Alice's gadgets, it must be able to do all sorts of weird things. We know all about that, don't we?
I'm sure Alice was telling the truth, but probably not the whole truth. She likes to embellish.
Oh hey! There's a card here!
Oh great, it's another hunt. It's got a boar, an angry boar.
Calling all children with imaginary friends. Do you want to accomplish something great together? If so, go off and find the Dough King.
You sure enough that means Dodo King?
There's also a forest boar drawn on it. Could it be the one that's been running wild around here? Another one of her schemes. What do you mean? A plot to lure in children using the things they love the most. And using their own imaginary friends against them? Oh, it's despicable, reprehensible, and absolutely unforgivable. You think it's that serious? Then we've got to do something.
Let's do some digging first. Could be a misunderstanding. If not, we'll make him pay.
There it is again. Please don't let it be more monsters.
Of course, this also means Alice is endangering a child for a game. Again.
Considering what happened before, you're right to be cautious. I'm gonna go ahead, but I won't force you to come along.
You wanna go get your hammer first?
What can we do? We can't just leave her on her own.
Let's follow. I'm pretty sure this beach had a previous yokai event where it was all set up for fun and games. I wonder if Alice commandeered it. She sure did.
There's no mistake this time. This has gotta be the witch's stronghold.
All kinds of kites and toys.
Gonna blow them all up.
Clee, don't blow up the set.
Blow it up!
Wait. Is the boar from the actual storybook? Did she bring another storybook to life? Clee, watch out.
Guess the rumor about the forest boar is true, but it talks? What is it planning to blow up? Isn't this kind of concerning? Pretty sure what Clee said is just as concerning.
No, I was more concerned about hers.
Right, Paimon and Prune?
And you're in your fancy outfit.
You know each other?
Are they finally taking my advice?
Prune moved to Mondstadt not too long ago. She taught me this game called Answer or You're Toast. It's super fun.
Yes, please, Hoyo devs, keep doing this. Put them in their new outfits so that they render better.
What? Hey, I told you not to tell anyone about that.
What did Clee do to you? What did you do to Clee?
It's not like that. It's just a game where you answer questions and, in return, you get to eat toasted snacks.
Let's go with the latter because Alice may be listening and we do not want to invite criticism in front of Alice about her daughter.
That sounds right up Paimon's alley. You should come next time, Paimon. The more people we have, the bigger we can make the fire, and the more fun it'll be.
Pyromaniac
Never mind
child.
that for now. What are you doing here, Clee? This animal didn't hurt you, did he? No, he wouldn't hurt me. We were just playing. This is Popcorn, my new friend. Wait, he looks exactly like the drawing on this card. Oh, yeah, that's the request for help that the Dough King drew. But don't worry, the Hexen Circle's on the case.
Okay, so it really is Dough King instead of Dodo King.
Do you know where the witches are, Clee? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, they're inside the secret base. I'll go get them. Back in a flash. I was right. I knew they had to be close this time.
Okay, so you did go back and get it.
Why do you look like you're gearing up to fight a monster? Trust me, these witches are... Ta-da! The Little Hexen Circle reporting for duty.
It's the Chibi Squad.
We just talked it over, and Yao Yao said we should put the little in front because we all still have growing to do. The Little Hexen Circle? What in the world is that? She never mentioned it before. I'm Little Witch Clee. Oh, and the Little Hexen Circle was my idea.
Clee, Spark Knight, Dodoco's best friend, Mondstadt's rising graffiti artist, etc. Graffiti? More like burn marks, but hey. Also, we have another chibi character who'd probably be good for the graffiti that they have yet to introduce to one another, but the chibi squad keeps growing. And always, the bestest, sweetest, and cutest child, says Mom, aka Alice.
It's always a good day when I get to see you two again, Traveler and Paimon.
It introduced her like she was part of Snezhnaya, though. One of the Harbingers instead of a witch.
Oh, right. Clee mentioned she was bringing a new friend to the base. Guess we should introduce ourselves then. I'm Little Witch Yao Yao from Liyue. I just joined the Little Hexen Circle and I'm looking forward to learning a lot.
Yao Yao, little grown-up with a big heart, radish cooking prodigy, idiom whiz, occasional creative interpretations aside, etc., and also the youngest and strongest of Stuart Rambler's disciples.
Oh, hi. Your turn, Chi-Chi. Nice and slow. Just like we practiced, okay? Still remember what you wrote down?
Because I think this is Yao Yao's newer outfit too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I am Little Witch Chi-Chi. That's all. Traveler
Oops.
and
I didn't get to read it. It wouldn't pause.
are in my heart. I can remember them without writing things down.
That's good. Your memory is getting better. I wonder if that can actually improve over time.
New friend is a new face. I will try to remember.
My turn? Hello, you two. Oh, and our new friend here. I'm Little Witch Sayu.
Okay, Sayu, ninjutsu grandmaster escape artist, expert in efficient napping and growth studies, the soul behind the Muji Muji, Daruma, etc., and also the most promising ninja of the Shumatsuban.
Hello, friend, or, witches. You can call me Prune.
A little hexen circle, that's so cute.
Sure looks like the real deal. You even have introduction magic, just like Alice and Nicole. Mom's a super impressive witch. Guess I just take after her. Wow, Prune. So, when you said there were witches around here, you were talking about Klee and the others? Yes, of course. A little witch is still a witch after all. Was this Alice's idea? Does this organization take orders from the main Hexen Circle?
Yes and no.
The best. She's my friend. Oh, and Mom said she's her friend too.
Probably only in the vague sense of follow mom's rules, but other than that...
What? Your mom said we were friends. What's with the surprise? Didn't she just tell us herself she was Alice's friend?
Paimon, it's called line.
Paimon, Prune, wanna join the little Hexen Circle? Do it, do it! You can come into our secret hideout, and we can all share snacks and toys. Plus, you get to share Mom's cool introduction magic too! She said I can use it on all the little witches.
Hopefully it's not the fire kind.
I stopped playing pretend a long time ago. Whew, unlimited snacks are one thing, but self-introduction magic too? That's so cool!
Sounds like Paimon's in.
Wait, no! Paimon's not ready! Alice also loves putting people through trials, remember? What if Klee inherited that trait too?
Then you'll just have to pass the trial.
Now? She'll look like such a joke if she doesn't pass the test!
Don't worry, you have me, and we'll make a witch out of you yet. I don't know if that's ominous foreshadowing.
So, fellow little witches, does Paimon need to pass some sort of trial to join the little Hexen Circle? Nope. All it takes is an invitation from Klee. That's how we joined. Yep. Wow! That's a lot simpler than Paimon thought. That's to be expected. A child's world is simple. Adults are the ones who make things complicated. So, Paimon's a little witch now? Oh, what's her introduction magic gonna be? Mom says the content of the introduction is super important, cause it's kinda like a first impression. So the person who knows the little witch best should decide. Just picture it in your head, then hold my hand, and the magic will transfer.
I guess it's up to me to decide then.
Yeah, you definitely know Paimon best. So, in your eyes, what kind of little witch would Paimon be?
A true force to be reckoned with, cute and adorable beyond compare.
Okay, Paimon, hold out your hand. Done! Alright, little witch Paimon, go ahead and introduce yourself. Oh, that's it? Okay. Here goes nothing. Hello, everyone! Little Witch Paimon reporting for duty!
I'm curious if the name cards are part of the magic. Paimon, the white whirlwind sleeping the dining table. Master of terrible nicknames, tiny body, titanic rank, ownership of many titles, etc. And no matter what happens, Paimon, the best travel companion ever.
Congratulations, but shouldn't we get down to business? Something doesn't seem right with this boar.
Yeah, he's got super zoomies.
You said the little Hexen Circle is working on a quest, right, Clee? Now the Paimon's a member, she should get all caught up, huh? So, what's the situation? The whole popcorn thing is super complicated. It's gonna take ages to explain. Can we at least find somewhere to sit down first? Standing is so tiring. Ooh, let's have a tea party then! Tea parties are perfect for long conversations. Great idea! I'll be in charge of snacks and drinks. Oh, I'll get the chairs. And I'll get some toys for us to play with. You can come with me, Chi-Chi. Help me pick out some good snacks. You're more than welcome to explore our secret base in the meantime, Honorary Knight and Prune. Alright, guess I can do some reading while I wait.
I might consider that something to do too. Just in case. Behold, cakes and confections, and games galore. Say hi to your imaginary friend? Wait, what? I don't understand. Oh, when I tilt it, I see if I tilt down, I can see Cleese, which is literally just Alice. Prune... I don't know if Prune has one. Nothing changed. Ah, Yao Yao and Chi Chi. Of course, I forget his name. She has her bunny, and Chi Chi has a bird I've never seen before. Sayu's probably has... Oh yeah, hers is a little tanuki. But interesting that Prune doesn't have one. I wonder if she gets one later. Is there any other hidden ones if I go slowly? Nope, doesn't appear to. Totoko's bombastic ruckus. A little walk home. Wait for the little witch's tea party to begin. And hunting trading. Talk to Prunes. Those are all the mini quests. Genna's great escape. But I actually want to look at a book. Probably actually... It's not the adventure book. It is in the archive. Because I wonder if it's going to be relevant. Miniature ballads. Don't know if I have all of it. Tales of the Waves, Record Gallant, amidst Forest. Can I filter these? Dang it. Not the way I want to. I kind of wanted to sort by region if I could. These all seem to be... Was it the Boar Princess? How long are you? Oh, it's a bit. The Boar Princess. In the midst of ages past, every living being in the world has its own kingdom. Mondstadt was a forest in that age, a playground of the boars. In the forest was the Boar Kingdom, where everybody lived happily under the reign of the Boar King. The king had a lovely younger daughter, who had the prettiest snout, the whitest tusks, and the smoothest fur in the whole kingdom. The Boar Princess, beautiful and kind, gave the juiciest and sweetest fruits to her subject every day, from sweet and sour berries to crisp apples to delicious tree mushrooms. The Boar Princess always shared her delicacies first with her friends. Every boar in the kingdom adored their king and princess, and every day they praised them so. Oink oink, bless our king! As long as he reigns over us, we will never starve. Oink oink, bless the gentle Animo Archon for giving our king such a kind and polite princess. I'm assuming they just mean that in like the god sense and not literal parental lineage. There are some words in the margin writings in tiny handwriting. Dada, if I don't eat candy every night and I pray every day, will I turn into a wild piggy? I want to be a wild piggy because they're so tasty. I wonder if this is originally one of Klee's books, and maybe Klee scribbled that to her dad when he was still on Tevat to tell her bedtime stories. That's actually really cute. Volume 2. North of the Boar Forest was a frozen tundra. The playful Barbados had not reached those lands, so they remained covered in ice and snow. Every creature who ventured there risked freezing their paws and hooves off. It's cold, too cold, it's freezing, my claws are going to shatter. Even the bravest, strongest boar king could not withstand the frigid tundra. Oink, 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 my frozen snout is turning purple. There lived but a single lone wolf pup in that place. The childish handwriting at the bottom of the page reads, Dada, why does the little doggy have paws that don't freeze over in the cold? Because they're fluffy, whereas a boar, its hooves don't have fluff over them. Volume 3. The pup was a carefree child whose bright blue eyes and slick gray fur. When he got angry, he looked exactly like the wolf head relief. Those words are so tiny on my screen. When he got angry, he looked exactly like the wolf head relief atop the Mondstadt Cathedral. But one day, when he was hunting in the forest, he ran into the evil squirrel sorcerer, Wubakwa. Of all the beings in the ancient world, none were more evil than Wubakwa. Not even demons and dragons. Wubakwa despised everything nice and swore to transform beauty into ugliness and turn light into dark. At the sight of the joyful wolf, anger boiled inside of him. He cursed, Squeak, squeak, angry am I. I shall spite his heart with the coldest ice, and he will never again know the meaning of hope. With that said, Wubakwa began to curse the pup with his magic, but the rash pup gobbled him up, just like that, without the slightest warning. Wubakwa was so furious that he cursed the pup using the most foul and insulting words ever uttered by a squirrel. The pup felt the noise coming from his mouth, but only then did he realize his mistake. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Squirrel, I thought you were edible. The pup wished to apologize to the squirrel, but he felt his throat tighten and then loosen. The squirrel slid down to his stomach with a gulp. Did the squirrel make that choice? Or was it an accident from him talking? A sheet of paper bearing fine handwriting is taped to this page. Lily, this is why you should eat cautiously when you're outside. Okay, so they're not writing to Klee, they're writing to another girl named Lily. Who's Lily? The fact that they took time to actually mention this character kind of tells me that it might be important. Volume 4. No one knew just what chemical reaction occurred in the pup's stomach, but Wubakwa's curse magically came into effect. Because of the curse, the pup's heart was pierced and frozen by an icicle. The pup became cold and mean forever after, and whenever other animals showed kindness to him, he would repay them with the harshest of words or the most woeful of deeds. In the end, every animal loathed him. From then on, every wolf in the forest spoke of the pup this way. What a selfish wolf he is, such an obnoxious kid. What a heartless wolf he is, let us stay away from him. One by one, the pup lost all his friends. The forest welcomed the lonely pup no more, so he had no choice but to head north. The blizzards that blew in the northern tundra kept most creatures away, but with his heart already frozen solid, the pup was no longer afraid of the cold. He decided to settle down there and became the lone wolf that roamed the tundra. A young girl has written in the corner of the page, Dada, but where did Wubakwa go? It digested. Volume 5. One day, the boar princess heard about the pup and was deeply saddened by his story. So she asked her people for advice on how to defrost his heart and turn him back into his former sweet self. She asked and asked, but only the wise fox and the elderly turtle knew the answer. Ack, 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 only sincerity and fire can melt such evil ice. Ack, 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 the fox replied. Friendship demands sacrifice. No friendships come without sacrifices. I apologize for not knowing how to make funny sounds, the trustworthy Grandpa Turtle said. The clever boar princess knew the right way what she had to do. She dried her tears and curtsied to the two wise animals. Oink oink, thank you. I would like for you two to come see the pup with me so that you can be the first to witness our friendship. When the fox and the turtle heard the boar princess was willing to invite them on a royal trip, their hearts were filled with joy. They set out with the princess and headed north. A handwritten note, seemingly from the young girl's father, is taped to the page. Turtles can't make noises, no matter how hard they try. The reason Grandpa Turtle apologizes for this is just because he is very polite. Yeah, actually turtles can make noises, and turtle noises were actually what they used for the dinosaur noises in Jurassic Park after they were altered a bit. Fun fact. Whoops, no! Volume 6. Volume 6 is long. And so the princess and her 2 wise companions arrived in the snow-swept hinterland of the far north. Ice and snow covered the land as far as the eye could see. Neither the biggest, bravest animals, nor even the weasel, who is the most skilled digger in all, could find so much as a single blade of soft grass or a single piece of juicy fruit. I kind of wonder if this is the big wolf that we fight. I forget his name. The princess was shivering from head to tail in the freezing cold, yet she was undaunted. Without even looking back, she pressed on deeper into the frozen wasteland. The wise fox and the trustworthy turtle could not bear the piercing wind and the freezing snow. They begged of the princess, "If His Majesty the King knew that you were adventuring into such cold and dangerous places as this, he'd be very worried." "Let's head back home," exclaimed the fox. "Yes, I agree. I fear the snowstorm will get stronger and colder with each passing second. Let us at least rest a while and continue our journey once the wind has stopped and the sun is out. Once again, I apologize for not knowing how to make funny sounds," reasoned the turtle. It was of no avail. The preserving princess did not heed the advice of her wise companions, but instead, for what other nobler cause could one pursue in this world than rescuing lost kin and rekindling lost friendships? Onward they continued through the ice and snow until their paws and hooves were purple from the cold, and until each breath they exhaled turned into ice which became one with the swirling blizzard around them. Then at the icy peak of the tall mountain next to a frozen river which, in spite of everything, still flowed, albeit with icicles rather than water, the princess met a spirit, swaying to and fro in the freezing wind. An ancient race of wise spirits lived atop that ice-capped mountain. They had no physical form, but possessed great magical power. That might be what Venti used to be as well. He was one of those little wind spirits. "Oink, oink, aren't you the master of this place? Please, oh spirit, could you guide us through this snowstorm?" The princess politely posed her question as her hooves, now numb from the cold, trembled in the snow. The wise fox and the trustworthy Grandpa Turtle also looked exponentially at the spirit of the snowstorm. As they gazed, their powers and flippers, respectfully numb from the cold, trembled in the snow. "Whoosh, whoosh," the great spirit of the snowstorm spoke softly. "Of course, but whoosh, whoosh. In return, I will sap your energy. The farther forward you go in the storm, the more tired and hungry you will become. Though I assure you, it will not be life-threatening. I hope. Whoosh, whoosh." "Oink, oink. This is, after all, the spirit of the snowstorm," pondered the princess. "And I'm also happy, and I'm also in the company of the 2 wisest, most caring members of my family. Whatever may happen, they'll always be able to find a way." Without a moment's hesitation, the princess granted the spirit of the snowstorm her request. The wise and trustworthy Grandpa Turtle had no time at all to formulate, let alone articulate, any remonstration. "Oink, oink. I do declare this deal a fair one. Now lead us to the wolf pup." And so the spirit turned into an ice stream and carried the preserving princess over the tall mountain. Volume 7. After venturing through the bitter cold and the swirling storms, the poor princess finally saw the pup. Covered in ice, the poor pup's once bright blue eyes had now grown dim, and he had all but forgotten how to bark. "Oh, you've come at the right moment, for I haven't had lunch yet." Hearing his words, the kind poor princess could not help but shed tears. Her warm tears seemed to melt a little of the ice at the tip of the pup's heart. "Why are you crying?" "Oink, oink, you're going to starve out here. I have never seen such misery in my kingdom. I'll sacrifice everything to feed your hungry belly." The pup was stupefied by her words. "Aru, you must be mad. No one has ever dared to say such a thing to me." But when the pup saw the determination in her eyes, his frozen heart melted some more. "Nope, that's why. I will sacrifice 2 of the wisest and most caring members of my family just to feed you. It is for the sake of friendship." I thought the poor princess was going to feed herself. This has taken a left. The fox knew what horror she meant and attempted to run, but he was pinned to the ground by the pup and the poor princess. Grandpa Turtle was so frightened by the sight that he retreated into his shell. The pup and the boar princess enjoyed a delicious appetizer of fox out in the snow. Next they found a cave, picked a few mushrooms, built a fire with some moss, and treated themselves to a tasty turtle soup. The pup felt delight of sharing and making friends for the first time that he could remember. His frozen heart melted completely, and he shed tears of joy. The princess took the pup by his paw, and the 2 merrily returned to their home. Which between the last 2 pages is a card bearing elegant handwriting. "Honey, I think it would be best if we donated this one to the library." Yeah, that ending was certainly a twist. That was certainly something. I wonder how that goes. Was it seen as a betrayal? By the fox it sure seemed to be. What is the core message of this one gonna tie in? Hello? I Actually, I probably shouldn't skip forward. Talk to Klee, talk to Sayu, talk to Yao Yao and Chi Chi, talk to Prune. Actually, where is Prune? I kind of want to talk to you. I can't.
Hey!
I can't read your mind either.
Sayu! You're sleeping again? Are you really that tired? Yeah, I moved those chairs and I had to give Gina all those directions. It was hard work, so I rewarded myself with a nap. Gina? Oh, like short for Mujina. Cute! I knew it! I knew people were gonna think that. No, it's a name! A regular name! It's not short for anything.
Oh, is it the name of your imaginary Tanuki friend?
Not short for anything! Got it! Oh, Gina's my imaginary friend, by the way. She's invisible to people most of the time, so I never introduced you. Huh. Paimon never really thought about it before, but of course you all have imaginary friends. That's what kids do, right? Shh! Don't call me a kid, or you're gonna jinx my chances of getting taller. Soon, I'm gonna be a full-fledged ninja who can hold her own. I just know it. But before then, I guess it doesn't hurt to tackle things with a friend. Besides, even if Gina helps me, it's not like most people would see. So, it would still look like I could hold my own. You know, holding your own and being alone are two different things, right?
I guess it's up to interpretation.
Really? Great! I have this ninjutsu device here that you can use to train with her.
I guess it also wanted me to read that I'd like to meet her. Sometimes it's hard to tell with those, like whether it expects you to actually pick a choice or if it expects you to read them both.
I've been so busy with the other little witches, training has kind of taken a back seat. Wait! You're not telling us this so you can slack off while we do it for you, right?
Oh, there's Prune.
No, it's not like that. This device is for escape training. Sensei left it for me, but as you know, I'm already really good at running away. I don't need help with my own training assignments. I finished those ages ago. It's Gina. She's even lazier than me. If we're gonna make a break for it together, she has to be able to keep up. So she needs to finish her training. That's what I'm hoping to get some, help with. So, how is asking us to help not slacking off?
I think I'll slack off for once too. I'll help out later. Alright, we'll do it. In Gina's Great Escape, you must guide the constantly advancing Gina to switch lanes or perform jumps to dodge various obstacles and collect as many onigiri as possible. Subway servers? Gina will lose vitality should she collide with obstacles while on the move, and you will fail once her vitality goes down to 0. While escaping, a ninja keeps their eyes glued to the road ahead, never letting a single threat slip by. Different types of obstacles, but I don't know what's what, so I guess we'll find out on the fly. How fast are we gonna go? Oh. I was trying to do it with the D-pad, so I missed some. Can I jump up here? Okay, that was a ramp. She is cute, though. I wonder if they'll use this model for something else in the future, or let us have a pet of a similar shape in our teapot. Oh no! I thought I needed to jump for that. Oh, I'm speeding up. I wasn't expecting to speed up, sorry. Oh yeah, there are the markings on the ground. we go. Didn't technically get full score because I didn't know how to control, but... Okay, next. I think. Yeah, I got them all. Pals Synergy. The bond established while playing with your imaginary friends can be exchanged for rewards in the Phantasmal Pals event. Jumping at the right moment is the most vital skill for an escapee, so much so that it's worth tripling the number of test questions. Okay, what would I do? Collect as much onigiri as you can before time runs out. I was reading, dang it! Oh, those disappeared. Yeah, it must be in the combo for increasing speed. I thought I'd be able to grab them all, but no. I see. I have a radius. That's what's collecting some of these. Ooh, what the huh? I must have rolled back into a box that was placed at the end. Okay, it is possible to double lane jump if I do it quickly enough. Oh, those aren't stairs. I thought they were stairs. Good enough. Whether as a target during the escape or an item to recover stamina along the way, onigiri are absolute treasures. When you spot one, muster all your strength and sprint at full speed. If in the current challenge, Genna does not collide with any obstacles for a period of time, she will continuously accelerate to top speed. I didn't mean to jump for that one. There goes top speed. Yeah, sometimes I think these things have ramps when it turns out they don't. Yeah, jumping is accidentally causing me to miss a ton. Because I'm so nervous about missing the jump. I'm kind of psyched out. Oh, I thought that had the radius. Speed only. Caught it in the merger. Come on. Dang it. Probably just should have stuck to the side. Worth noting, I'm recording this at 4:20 a.m. So you can blame that for my lack of coordination. Still gold. These tend to be just, you know, kind of more fun events, not challenge events. A real escape has no clear goal. How far you persist and when you choose to stop depends solely on your judgment and the ingenuity to use those techniques that must be honed through endless simulations. The endless journey. Wonder if we get anything for this one. I should have checked. During the final challenge of Genna's Great Escape, Genna will keep advancing at greater speeds until the challenge becomes increasingly difficult. You can finalize your result at any time during this challenge. Okay, so it definitely wants me to get a certain score. It's just gonna keep getting faster. It means I don't have to worry about onigiri quite as much. Because I have an infinite chance to grab more, so long as I can adjust to the speed. Which means you can also be a little bit more reckless. I said a little bit. Should've went for the magnet. Oh well. Didn't realize that it wasn't a speed boost until I was already past it. No, I jumped. Oh, whew. Tally your results and leave early. Do I have enough? I have great curiosity. Ah, dang it. Ah, it slowed me down. Tally early then. As long as I get gold, I don't care. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to maintain speed. I assumed it would keep you at high speed even if you got hit. That would have been a lot more fun. Oop, I got a thing. What were you? Friend Genna in the form of a plushie. Okay, that's one event down.
Find any good toys to bring, Klee?
Yeah! Mom made me this magic toy so that Dodoko and me can play with bombs together! I'm gonna bring it to the tea party so all the little witches can join in too!
Genshin Impact, no context edition.
You want everyone to play with bombs together? That's way too dangerous for a tea party!
It's not dangerous! The toy makes it so that Jumpy Dumpty doesn't explode! So I can use it all I want without getting sent to confinement. That's what Mom said!
It's confinement's not what you should worry about.
Play too. Dodoko came to Inazuma with me and really wants to meet you.
Huh? But you usually carry Dodoko with you, don't you? We met ages ago, remember?
No, not that Dodoko. The Dodo clan has lots of Dodokos. Some are like me and like going on exciting adventures in new places. But a lot of Dodokos live in a different place most of the time, so you haven't met them yet.
A different place?
Yeah, back in Mondstadt, Prune showed me a picture book about it. She said that place is a made-up world for kids, and Dodoko is my imaginary friend. But no matter where Dodokos come from, Mom always finds a way to bring them here to play. Like this time, she put Dodoko in a magic toy.
Yeah, we've seen all kinds of Dodokos at this point, but it still feels amazing every time.
Nothing like a bit of magic, huh?
So you gonna play bombs with us? Please, please!
I wonder if Dodokos are something that was originally from Alice's home planet. Or maybe her husband's. I don't know. Let's do it. During Dodoko's bomb rally ruckus, you must help Glee pass the Jumpty Dumpty to all of her Dodo companions. After you've passed a Jumpty Dumpty, you will start the next pass from the position where the Jumpty Dumpty is currently located. There will be positive zones and negative zones on the field. When hit, they will trigger corresponding effects or grant super-de-duper items that you can use at your discretion. Once triggered, they cannot be triggered again for 2 rounds. Each pass will be counted. If you only trigger a positive zone, your pass will be reduced by 1. If you only trigger a negative zone, your pass will be counted increased by 1. Okay, so avoid negative zones. Each pass will be counted if you only trigger positive. Oh, so maybe I actually have to hit a negative zone, never mind. +1, not counted, +2. The fewer passes used to clear the challenge, the higher your final score. If you accidentally pass Jumpty Dumpties over to zones where the Weasel Thieves are active, the Sink Waters, or an out-of-bounds area, this pass will be invalid, and the Jumpty Dumpty will be sent back to the start of your pass. I'm not sure I understand whatsoever, so this will have to be a learn by doing. Okay, so there's a map and there's 4 zones. Is it like weird golf? Leah changed into adventure outfit. I don't see why. She can play in the other outfit in the game. Get all Dodecos to catch the Jumpty Dumpties. You can select the power in various pass distances. Oh god, it's Wario Golf. When preparing to pass, you can adjust the direction and power you will be using from 0 to 10 meters will cause Jumpty Dumpty to slide across the ground, while using greater power will cause Dumpty to fly out in a projectile arc. Okay. So 0 to 10 is a scooch, 5 to 20 is a throw. After Jumpty Dumpties reach their predicted endpoints, they will continue to slide or bounce a certain distance forward. This distance will increase in line with the passing power used. Equip wondrous weapons to help you. Provides a more lenient range for accuracy control, making it easier to land a perfect pass. Let's add that then. The amount of power required to pass the ball to your Dodeco friends, positive zones or negative zones will be marked out on your power scale bar. Yeah, this is literally Wario Land 3. After you begin your pass, the needle will start moving from left to right. Press the button when the needle reaches the corresponding position to lock in your passing force. If the needle reaches the far right-hand side of the scale before you press the button, the greatest possible passing power will be used by default. Once the needle reaches the far right-hand side of the scale, you will immediately reverse direction, moving from right to left. Instead, at this point, the scale is displaying pass accuracy. This is too much miHoYo. Press the button when the needle is in the center of the accuracy bar to keep the Jumpty Dumpties landing as close to expected landing point as possible. If the needle reaches the far left-hand side of the scale before you press the button, the greater possible deviation will occur. How do I change direction? Total pass, +1 for this round. Yeah, it's weird golf. Oh, now you let me do it. Okay, it gives me a predicted zone. If I do this ever so slightly. You still have usable items. Oh. One hits the zone and one hits something else? Okay. I guess I hit what I wanted? Am I supposed to hit a positive and a negative? I can't hit both from here. That won't put me in 2 zones, but this will. Oh dear. Ah, dang it. Too far. Still in a way, a Weasel Thief has run off with Jumpty Dumpty. It went too far. doesn't help either that it arced. I thought it was supposed to arc a little bit and then slide. Oh, maybe if I did it to the first one, it would slide to the second. I'm dumb. Will this get it? This might get it. Would it be better to go here? Why do you have whirlwind? Should I be concerned about that? Upon landing, the Jumpy Dumpty will no longer slide or bounce forward. I'm good. You don't need to remind me those. Okay, we gotta stay out of Weasel Thief territory though. So if I bounce here, will I slide there? No. Can I go through Weasel Zones? Oh, it actually gives me the approximate. I went way further than I thought I was going to go. Pass accuracy decreased, slowing negative zones triggered, pass count +2. Is pass count good or bad, actually? I can go through 3 if I go this way. Slow down. And punt. Is there one more? Oh, there is. I might be able to hit it with this. The question is that good or not? Oh, I see. So it does take it so many passes. Maybe it's like golfing in a lower score? This is how golf works, right? I don't know. I haven't played like mini golf in forever. Next? Looks like you're gonna be going in a zigzag. I honestly don't have a whole lot of idea what's happening. I'm just going off of Wario rules. I could go in the water. I don't care. Just before. No! Too far. Sunk. Please try the pass again. And that's after I toned it way down, too. Seriously? quickly. Your throw is too strong. Fine, we'll try max at 30. I was gonna say, you better not. Yeah, because the map is telling me one thing and the game's doing another. Missed the zone due to the accuracy. Will it sink? Frick. These kind of the shots are the worst. The absolute worst. Bro, really? If I angle this, maybe I won't go in the lake. You gonna send me in the water again? Oh sure, but we can have that one. Achieve a final score of 1,000 and 2,000. I don't know how it's tallying this though, so... next. High and low? This makes it seem like there's gonna be altitudes. Eh. I don't know, maybe I'll use one. Ooh, I didn't get it, did I? Maybe because I used the item. You're over here. Oh, there's water there. I didn't realize. No! The tiniest plip of water. The tiniest plip. Let's see if I can land on the other thing. I was a little off. Oh, that one would have got me across the lake. Of course. Thanks. I appreciate it. Just don't go as far. I was gonna say, but then I'm in Weasel Thief territory. Because I have no idea how not to be. I keep sliding in there even though I don't want to be. Now I can for sure make that. At least across the water. Come on. That's also Weasel Thief territory. But if it's on the edge... No, dang it. Why? Why even give me the option, Hoyo? There's one more? Where the heck? Can't tell if that's Weasel Thief territory or not. I could probably go over that. You can go way over that and almost go into Weasel Thief territory. Okay, got over 2,000, so we're good. And finally, number 4. Ugh, tight corners. Tight corners and lots of unsafe zones. Hooray. How about... This says it'll hit it. If I'm able to get an unperfect, if it has the option to select it, I can probably hit it for the star, but if not, there's a really good chance that I have to do it a little early. I don't know if I got that one. I did. It's probably gonna go right in the water. Yeah, don't trust this shot. Uh-huh. I can hit it all right. The question is if I'll go into the lake. Dang it! I was afraid of it bouncing. Upon landing, the will trigger nearby zones within a larger radius, increases the distance of the next pass by 30, slows the movement of power and accuracy needles while preparing for a pass. None of those help me. Don't jump this time. Jumpty Dumpty, no jumping. There we go. This feels too easy. What's the catch? I'm gonna deliberately not hit the zone. Because I want to see if I slide, does it count? Oh, frick! My accuracy may have been a wee off. My idea was solid. Execution, not so much. Rip. Fine, I'll do the damn 30. Oops, I didn't mean to select stage. Dang it, no! Let me back out! Let me back out! I didn't mean to be here! Set me free. We also get imaginary friend Dodoko.
Chi-Chi, you can't just drink sugary stuff. I told you how many glasses of water to have a day. Still remember?
I don't think her health is something you need to worry about considering she's dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. No.
It's okay. That's what I'm for. Your personal, hydration assistant. No better time than the present. Here, have some now.
Aww, you really look out for Chi-Chi, huh, Yao-Yao?
Traveler, Paimon! Perfect timing. What kind of snacks do you like? Salty? Sweet? Oh, let's see what we have.
Paimon's bag is full of snacks, too. Pick out whatever you like. Snacks and toys are meant for sharing. Here.
Oh, this is the toy Auntie Cloud Retainer made for us. She built a lot of fun adeptal arts into it.
And not because Chi-Chi shouldn't be taken care of, just because I don't think not staying hydrated will kill her, as she's kind of immune to that.
After she heard from Master that we were coming to Inazuma, she lectured us all about being safe on her own. But she didn't think telling us would be enough, so she made us this mechanism to play with. She said the most effective lessons are the ones combined with fun.
Be home before dark. Tuan and Yuegui go together. Chi-Chi and Yao-Yao have to hold hands.
Yep, that's what she said, huh? Nice remembering, Chi-Chi. Auntie Cloud Retainer's adeptal arts are amazing. She made a whole domain where our imaginary friends can play. I even got to meet Chi-Chi's imaginary friend for the first time, too. She's a cute little finch, just as adorable as Chi-Chi herself. Her name is Tuan.
Chi-Chi's obsession with finches is suddenly starting to make a lot more sense. Yuegui is like the mechanical Yuegui, but different.
Oh, right. Just in case you're confused, Yuegui is also my imaginary friend. It all started after Auntie Cloud Retainer gave me the mechanical Yuegui. We've grown up a lot together since then.
Tuan's grown too. She got chubbier, but she can also fly higher. Aw, that's awesome! Real or imaginary, it's nice to grow up with friends by your side.
Oh, shoot. I almost forgot I'm supposed to be in charge of drinks. I'll be done soon. You guys should try out this mechanism in the meantime.
Sure, let's do it. A little walk home, travelers must guide Yugui over various obstacles to find its missing partner Tuan, then return Tuan to Boo Boo Pharmacy while picking up radishes along the way. This is similar to the one we had during one of the Lantern Rite festivals. In certain stages, Yugui will need to control special moving platforms to bypass special obstacles. Pedestal mechanisms can be placed on top and bottom of the moving platform. By touching the pedals, Yugui can activate a platform and cause it to move. Touching the pedals again while on the platform is moving will not have any effect. Certain stages feature fragile platforms that crumble and disappear shortly after standing on them for once, so take care not to stay on these platforms for too long. You'll find geo-slimes patrolling in certain stages, take care to avoid them. In certain stages, you will also find obstacles in the paths of moving platforms. These obstacles must be cleared for the moving platforms to pass. In some stages, sturdy rock pillars will block your way. Pay attention to the grooves on said pillars and collect the corresponding number of Geograna. This will allow you to destroy the pillars. Haven't you remembered Geograna in, oh gosh, like 6 years. Every time it reaches a high place, Yugui remembers Yao Yao's reminder. Its steps must be slow and steady to stay safe and sound. In certain stages, Yugui will need to control special moving platforms, top and bottom. You can activate the platform, cause it to move. Okay, so yeah, that causes it to go down. Oh, I didn't know I could be squished. My bad. Do I have like a timer or anything? Okay, so the stages are multifaceted. So they'll obviously be collect as you go. Finch friend. Challenge complete. Okay, so these ones only have the 2. Collect all radishes and go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Yugui knows that when jumping onto platforms that won't stay for long, it must count silently on its heart. Hit the tempo perfectly and leave in time. That's kind of what I was doing with golf, too. Certain stages feature fragile platforms that crumble and disappear shortly after standing on them once, so take care not to stay on these platforms for too long. You'll find geoslimes patrolling, take care to avoid. Okay, so these I'm clearly gonna have to time. I'm not a 2D platform gamer! I'm not good at them. Okay, these are the crumbling ones. How far do these go? Okay, they're infinite, I think. Ooh, okay, so they crumble before they reach that. Okay, good, they do actually come back. Otherwise, what if you're screwed? What if you miss one and it means you can't get the finch? After traveling through the mountains and rivers with Yao Yao, Yugui has also cultivated the fine habit of being attentive. Now I can discover important things from all sorts of inconspicuous corners. Find obstacles on the paths of moving platforms. These obstacles must be cleared for the moving platforms to pass. Okay, so in order to activate these, I need to get those out of the way. Great caution. So that one, I'll need to get that out of the way. Just have to come up here and then drop. Preferably before it grumbles. Or hits, I should say. Because otherwise it might go backwards. Get you! Four. Stick with patterns. The operation of certain mechanisms can be compared to spear techniques. Once you find the underlying patterns, you can make them serve your purpose well. Okay, expecting me to figure this out on my own now. Come on. There we go. Does it go back up? Yes. I wonder if it wouldn't if it didn't hit the other platform. That probably wants me to use one, but I don't entirely see why yet. Comes back really quickly. Oh, maybe that's so if I fall. But then I can't get that way. I gotta get on top of it. I'm dumb. Can you pass this game built for children? Ooh, that was almost close. Sharp puzzle breaker. As a fast learner, Yaya has shared her best traits with Yugui. Now Yugui knows that when facing with a different problem, it must be flexible and cleverly apply every bit of knowledge learned before. Some areas, sturdy rock pillars will block your way. Pay attention to the grooves on said pillars and collect the corresponding number of geograna. This will allow you to destroy the pillars. Oh, that didn't go where I wanted it to. Come back! I was dumb. Don't leave me. I have to go get it, don't I? I shouldn't have hit it yet. I shouldn't have hit it yet. I shouldn't have been dumb. I'm so dumb. Well, while we're here. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to not die. Good to know it automatically applies those. That one only has a mark on the top, which means I have to come down and around. Mistakes are almost made. Excuse me, slime. to get back on this one to raise that in order to get this over here. Then we can just take the long way around again. Or potentially, since it's on both sides, either method technically works. And we get the imaginary friend Twan. Last one. With Twan by its side, the journey home is no longer a struggle. Boo Boo Pharmacy is just ahead, but the final stretch isn't simple. Use ingenious methods to make the path smoother and more direct. What do you mean? Probably wants me to jump from here. Or not? Careful. Oh no. I didn't jump fast enough. Do not impede my progress. I can probably jump far enough. Just barely. No. Will it go back up now? No. Oh, now it does. Thanks. Thanks for that. This will probably hit this, which I'll chain reaction it to go back up. And we get the indoor friend Yugwe. There we go, this is all done. Challenge complete. Talk to the Bower. We're not done yet.
If you're looking for something to pass the time, you two should try out this mechanism.
I think I'll look around a bit more first. How about you, Gigi? See if they say anything different.
If you're looking for something to pass the time,
I guess they both say the same thing. Okay, I don't think anyone says anything particularly different. Talk to Prune.
Leveraging elemental combinations to boost damage output. It's clear that with the right strategy, no opponent is invincible, even a witch. The cryo whopper flower just now was nothing more than a plant mimic. It didn't seem like the kind of monster a witch would summon. Faced with its burrowing and cryospike attacks, evasive maneuvers are of particular importance. The Traveler's footwork alone is a revelation that deserves to be studied. Not to mention her combat moves. I'd better make some notes. Hunting Training Revised, Draft 16. Done!
What you writing there, Prue? Whoa! Oh, you scared me! You have to at least make a sound if you're gonna walk over here like that. Paimon doesn't walk. She flies. Well, whatever. Did you, hear all that just now?
Something about hunting training?
In that case, I need to tell you something. I know it's going to sound unbelievable, but just hear me out. See this book here? Alice gave it to me. But there were a few loose pages tucked inside. Magical pages that transform whatever is written on them into a real place. I know it's hard to imagine, but think of it like being able to go inside a fairy tale.
Yeah, it's not my first time.
Oh, so like Simulanka. We went there ages ago.
What now? I've never heard of that place. Wait, does that mean there's actually a fairy tale book that people can go inside?
This must be what it be like to come into Genshin late and be like, I missed what now?
So, what kind of fairy tale did you write, Prune? Can we go inside and take a look? I never waste them on something so childish and unrealistic. There are only a few sheets of this paper. The obvious choice is to use them for my own benefit. So, after teaching myself all the material in this textbook, I wrote up a full combat training plan. With a little time, I'll be able to take down Alice with my own 2 hands. Huh? Didn't you say you were friends? What's this about taking her down? Shoot! I got too excited and let it slip! Oh, wait a second.
Paimon thinks it's gonna be a witch war.
No. Is the cat out of the bag? That just means you're super good friends, huh?
No. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
We have a friend like that too. Always challenging the traveler to a sparring match whenever there's a chance.
Are we referring to Tartaglia?
The traveler's got a pretty impressive reputation after all. You know, Prune, if you're looking to improve your combat skills, you could always just ask her.
Also, where has he been? I'm a little concerned about things that might be happening in Snezhnaya that could include him. But to say more than that might actually be spoilers. Volunteering me for things again, Paimon?
Of course. What am I doing copying down techniques in secret when I could go straight to the source?
I kind of have a hypothesis about him, but I don't want to accidentally ruin the story with it, so I'll keep it to myself.
Would you join my practice session, Traveler? Seeing you in action would be an invaluable resource.
Alright, I'll show you what I've got. Oh no, yeah, this is one of the combat ones. There's always gotta be one. In Fantasy Realm Performance, travelers will need to first complete the training program. Complete training objectives to obtain Witch Hunter momentum. Then defeat opponents during the Witch Hunter's performance to earn points. You will receive only Witch Hunter momentum and not points when you defeat opponents during the training program. The Witch Hunter performance begins after training concludes or all training objectives have been met. Certain opponents will exhibit special characteristics during training. During the Witch Hunter performance, characters can consume Witch Hunter momentum to gain Witch Hunter boons, and extend the performance duration. Defeat opponents during the stage to score points. Once your Witch Hunter momentum has been exhausted, you must undergo the training program again. The challenge will end once you've completed 2 rounds of the Witch Hunter performance. Okay. Monster list. So many things I don't recognize anymore. Do they not give trial characters anymore? I might not do so hot in this one as a result, so I'm going to look some of this up. Fantasy Realm Performance, see what it recommends. If only because I don't have a lot of characters that are up to date anymore. So, Stage 1 Shatter. Weak points spotted. Use Geo to break through the enemy's ward. During training, enemies are defeated as soon as they lose their wards. Okay. Using Geo to break through the enemy's wards. Characters Lunar Crystallize. Because I totally have that built. Reaction damage is increased by 45%, and crit damage for Geo damage is increased by 40. When a character triggers Crystallize or Lunar Crystallize, a shockwave is released at the enemy's position, dealing AoE Gmail damage. I don't have nod-krai characters built. Recommended are things like Zabai Premium with 3 characters I don't have, and Quick Swap Geo with more characters I don't have. I can try to do my my Ito team, but dude, it says I need, oh, for the training plan you want 1, and then for the Witch Hunter performance you want another. Oh no. Oh no. So just breaking the barriers is one thing. Okay, so take him out. Oh, they do give you some. Oh, don't scare me like that. Thanks. It recommends Bennett. I thought I was gonna have to do this solo. Okay, I don't have Zabai, but I do have Ito. Columbina, I don't have. Aino's in here somewhere though, even though she's only level 50. I've been working on it. It also recommends you, but you're not built. I'm assuming she is support. I'm gonna have to pray that you are two are support. Actually, give me a minute.
Little Witch's tea party is ready.
Give me a minute. Oh, dang it. Things I don't have. More things I don't have because it's in a zone I've never been. I want to know what she is so badly. Especially since something else I've been working through has a very similar design in certain ways. Are you one of the angels? I don't know. What do I have on? Is that what I was supposed to put on her? I think it might have been. She's one of those characters that has really good efficiency with really old stuff, I think. Although yeah, I can't even level these up. That's fantastic. Awesome. Super. Do I want to switch for the sake of... Yes, this crit damage by 20, small AoE. What was this crit rate? It's not energy recharge at all. I mean, is that why I had her on Slingshot? Yeah, it's a crit rate weapon. You know, for now, I think if it's better. I can't say this is gonna do me any favors, especially since this is not her permanent set. This was just a temporary set that I put her on. Let's look at... Sands is the most important. Okay, it's not energy recharge. So maybe she's fine?
Would you join my practice session, Trap?
I can give it a shot. I can't promise I'll be very good. Ito's probably going to do the most damage, though, especially since it has it with Zabai. Ooh, this could be risky business. Especially since I don't know how to play some of these characters. Okay. This is just for the reactions.
Watch out! Where did that come from?
I forget if she's a claymore or not. I don't think she is.
Everybody stand back!
As a dutiful maid would.
Because at the moment we're just trying to break shields. Ooh, that went faster than expected. Alright, cool. I don't know what's happening, and I'm too afraid to find out. Okay, I'm doing lunar damage. Ito, you're gonna have to hard carry, honey. Okay, Ino's not charged yet, though. Training is about to start? What training? Oh, I see. It's a back and forth pass. I get it now.
I'll catch up steady as stone.
Yeah, because Noelle can hit multiple targets at once. It's just pretty good reach. Okay, was I in the middle of something? Do I need to dodge the moment I get in here? Okay, it swapped it out. But still. Talk about cutting it close.
Be gone, shadow of darkness. Oh, coming through.
Dude, stop! Okay, so Linnea seems to be sub DPS.
You're in my sights.
Go claw! Wing done water bomb! Go, Lumi!
It's showtime.
Yeah, because with Ito you want to do 3 swings and a hold. And then he does the most damage, so I got only 1 star. It's kind of not the best. What are my rewards for these? We get some points. I don't know if I need all of them though. Especially since, like I said, I'm missing a lot of characters that they recommend for this. Next, Kave Nilu Bloom. Oh, that's different. Pursue Chain Busters. Training plan. Complete objectives to gain Witch Hunter momentum and extend the Witch Hunter performance time. Training objective. Defeat the enemy. During training, the character's Bloom, Burgeon, and Hyper Bloom damage is increased. If the current wave of enemies is not completely eliminated, fallen enemies will revive and restore HP after a short delay. Witch Hunter performance. Defeat opponents using special buffs to earn points. Character's Lunar Bloom reaction damage is increased by 30. When the character triggers Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, or Lunar Bloom reactions, all party members' Dendro and crit damage of the corresponding element involved in the reaction are increased by 80% for 6 seconds. When the character triggers the above-mentioned reactions, a shockwave released to the enemy's position, dealing AoE Dendro damage. This effect can be triggered every 6 seconds. Okay. Oh, so it does give us a Kave and a Nilu. It also recommends Xingqiu and Lauma. It actually recommends Lauma in the other team too, which is probably for the Bloom reaction. So I might have a little bit of leeway when choosing Bloom reaction if that's all it requires of me. Because there is Yao Yao for off-field Bloom, although it just says defeat opponents. So I don't know how much more of that is going to be required of me. Yeah, because the other team it recommends is the Nefer Premium, which, guess what I don't have. Everyone else in the secondary team seems to be Hydro. So with that being the case, I could attempt Bloom one way there, or I could bring in Electrocharge Super Hill. Totally different approach, but it might work. Where are you? Where are you, Cookie? I wish there was a better way to sort for my characters. I think I might have increased her to 90. I don't remember if I did. I used up, like, there she is, all my talent books somewhere recently. Yeah, recommended elements. I need to have at least 1 be water. I probably want a character that's a healer, but at the same time I'd really like the other boost though too. Oh, that's the conundrum, because I have to have a Bloom team, but I know I don't have sufficient Bloom to go around. That's what makes it so hard. Because I don't have Nefer or Lauma. I don't remember Kabe's gameplay either.
Dance with the waves. Here.
I have him, but I very rarely use him.
Come at me. Deflect. Here you are. new ground.
Dang it. I swear that switches me over slightly earlier.
The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Okay. Get the 2 recommended elements going. And now we cheat.
Stand down. Heads up. Here are we coming. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Make yourselves a home.
Girl, let me. I'm stuck. I can't switch. I'm very stuck. Getting a little juggled here.
Let the world collide.
The problem is I need her for the hydro, but at the same time, ah!
On me. With all my strength.
Scatter.
I didn't throw out Kave, but oh well.
Well now.
Positions.
It's gonna switch me anyway, who cares?
The show begins.
What is you, a squid?
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Our bond is strong. Be antenna. Grant me strength.
That's the other thing too. I'm not familiar with all these enemies.
Justice o'clock.
I haven't encountered them naturally yet. I think I've maybe encountered one of these in nod-krai on literally my first day there while I was exploring. Silver. My crack team did better than I was expecting. Gotcha, stay right there. Complete objectives to gain and extend. Use swirl reaction to break through enemies' ward. During training, enemies are defeated as soon as they lose their wards. So it's just about getting the barriers down. It recommends Arlecino, whom I do not have. Fire something. Sucrose. Name is escaping me. Chillweed Dude and Bennett. Also, it recommends Hexrai Venti DPS, of which I'm missing 3 of the characters. I only have Durin. So let's look at the actual lineup. I recommend Swirl. I might be able to... I can't bring Verka. I don't have Verka built. You're a little built. He's not perfect. Oh, it gives me Venti. Okay, I have a few more of these characters now. Let's take you out of there then. Venti, Durin, where are you? He's not really built, but he's for off-field DPSing, so... Off-field deeps. And a buff. I don't know much about Nicole, but I do know she's a buff. I think she's a fire buff specifically. It's having me do this here. Oh, it does give us other... Did it give us trial characters before too? This one's recommending like Arlecchino, which I don't know about. For swirling. Her and Bennett, I kind of wonder if it matters for the swirl who the heck I bring other than Dendro. Like if I do... Oh, I know why, because it's electric, that's why. Durr. But... it's only for breaking the shields. So maybe power doesn't matter, and I need to keep that in mind. If power doesn't matter, that means it's most important to just have sub DPS, I would think. I guess it could also be water, but still. You're off-field hydro. You could potentially work. And as for you, I just wanted another buff, so Bennett wouldn't be perfect, but Farina might be able to kick some serious bootay. I don't know. Farina could work, and also Kuki could work.
Enhanced Animo Module 75.
Wind strike. Adorn my night.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Hate to burst your bubble. Right as I use my super.
Change of plan.
Strike a pose. You're done.
I don't know beans about this character. I forget if it's light or dark.
Here we go. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song.
Ow. Ow.
Story has only just begun.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Didn't mean to throw my combo across the arena. I don't know what Prune does. If Prune doesn't work out, I can always bring different character that's Shred. Farzan. Can you please put that away so I can get inside of it?
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
One with wind and cloud.
Absorption test. Delve into death.
Bruh. Oh, not allowed to revive either.
Time to shine. Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Let's hope Farina can save me here with Hydro application.
Shower me with praise. Think you can get away?
Okay, suck them all in. This stage is clearly meant for Venti. One way or another.
Let my name echo in song.
That's close enough.
Time for takeoff.
I was gonna say it's almost over. It wouldn't let me switch any faster. Gold. If my bullshit works. Judgment, Witch Hunting, Flame. I don't know what those are. I think they are the Natlan creatures that transform, so you need to use Natlan skills. Recommended characters, training plan, Chaska Rainbow, which is Chaska, Aurora, Farina, and Bennett. Aurora's not super built though. And then Witch Hunter Performance, Nicole, Arlecchino, Fischl, and Sheprus, of which I'm missing 2. Okay, so it gives me these. It already gave me an Aurora, so I just need Bennett. Benny? Where'd you go, Benny? I wish you could sort by element in the screen, that'd make things so much easier. I see, because that one wants Electro. And Animo? What does this want? Use Night Soul aligned or high frequency elemental damage to break through enemy shields. Enemies will gain points as soon as you break the shields, whereas defeat opponents using special buffs to earn points. Party members' attack is increased by 35%, and Hexrai characters gain an additional 70% attack. Great, because, you know, I totally have so many of those. When a Hextech character hits an enemy, a shockwave is released in the target location, dealing AoE pyro damage. Its effect can be triggered once every 6 seconds. The problem, though, is Hexrai and I are not exactly what you would call... Oh, never mind, they gave us one. Are you Hexrai, though? They gave us her and Fischl. I have Durin as a Hexrai character. It recommends fire. I could buff if I use Durin. I forget if Fargrak counts, but he's DPS and he's not built, so he can't. Off-field DPS doesn't have to be as built, but on-field DPS absolutely needs to be built. So I can off-field it like this, or yeah, I don't know. The Hexrai, is the Hexrai buff worth more than Zhonling? That is the question I'll need to figure out. Where is my other... There you are. We call this one cheating. Let's go again. I know she isn't the element it wants, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta improv.
Let the world come alive! Everybody stand forward!
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Knock them down. Let's fly!
And then this one should be easier, because you just do this.
Locked on!
And reset.
Let's light it up! Yeah!
Where'd it go? We must have killed it. It's like I didn't see where it went.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Cool, because I've never encountered these before and I don't know what to do with them. Okay, you.
Heaven's will made mine.
There's her wings.
One fell swoop! It's justice
I'm pretty sure she's a buff. Although I haven't done her Hextech quest if she has one. Stop teleporting behind me.
Our little secret.
I was gonna say it's gonna take me apart over here. Ah, my buffs.
Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose. How dare teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Let's run. Fire in the hole. Shower me with praise.
Tell me what you see.
Okay, there's only 2 rounds each, so can you please fire the rockets? Okay, good. They gave me my buffs back.
A turning point in fate. Leave it to me.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
I live within you. Begone.
Santana, red me strike. Charge. Kapow!
Yeah, because even though it wants fire, Fischl is still providing a buff to Varessa. It's not her intended team build.
By royal decree.
Heaven's will made mine. Such defeat.
So I don't know if I'm using the right attack with Durin. That doesn't matter because we got gold. I forget which one is off-field DPS and which one is main DPS between his 2 attacks. Alright, let's claim what we can get. Okay, missed some, but I don't usually worry too much about the battle ones. Unless there is something that absolutely requires perfect scoring. So Pel's gifts. We got enough for the main thing, which is 900 out of 900. Which is the super awesome Magic Keys blade. which has our friend things on it. So this I don't think is a weapon. I do believe that it's just a skin, which I'm not a fan of Hoyo doing. Okay, we're missing out on the crown. So in my own time, I might redo some of those battle challenges and see if I can get a little more, but if not, you know, they have new ways to get crowns now, so I'm not as concerned. And story progress. Oh, we're only still in the first one? Really? Huh. Okay. I did all that way early. Let's set it back to daytime for better screenshots.
Welcome to the Little Witch's Tea Party! You want something to drink, Prune? Too far to reach? Here, my mom will help.
Thanks. I'll have a hot tea then. No sugar. Oh, we actually don't have tea here. It's too bitter. None of us like it.
You can add sugar to it.
Hot things. Dango milk is cold. Like coconut milk. I like it.
Well, if there's no other option then, I suppose I'll have Dango milk.
Kinda seems like you were eyeing that from the beginning.
Let's just get on with the meeting. You were going to tell us what the deal is with this forest boar?
Right! Popcorn is an imaginary friend.
What? No, that can't be right. We shouldn't be able to see other people's imaginary friends in the real world.
Oh, is it gonna be hers?
Yeah! We were only able to meet your imaginary friends thanks to magic, adeptal arts, and ninjutsu. And before, we used Lisa's monocle detector thing.
What sort of evidence do you have that Popcorn is an imaginary friend?
Imaginary friend? Real friend!
I don't know. But I believe him.
Let's try a different question then. How did you find him?
Oh, we were playing outside, and we found the Dough King's request for help. So, we followed the trail and found the Dough King and Popcorn. The Dough King's super nice. Popcorn was just wandering around. It was the Dough King who found him first.
Nice! Nice!
Is Popcorn always like this? Doesn't really seem like he can hold a conversation.
Popcorn was in bad shape, wandering alone. Angry, running super fast. The Dough King looked worried. He's much better with us. Even talks and smiles sometimes.
Well, most imaginary friends are dreamed up by kids, so it makes sense that he'd feel more comfortable around them.
Yeah. So, to get this straight, the Dough King found Popcorn wandering around, lost. Then teamed up with the little Hexen Circle to get to the bottom of it? Yep. We're in charge of looking after Popcorn while the Dough King does some investigating. We're gonna meet up tomorrow.
Who is the Dough King? Guess we're wrong then. That card we found wasn't a trap.
Well, I didn't say it 100% was. I was just hypothesizing.
So, what's the little Hexen Circle planning to do next? We're gonna do what little witches do best and help him out.
How? By using the same kind of magic the big witches use?
I don't know. I've never been a witch before. What do you think we should do, Prune?
You're the witches, not me. How am I supposed to... Wait, this could be a chance to get some insider intel. Ahem. Obviously, the best place to start is with... invitation. We need to learn from the big Hexen Circle. So it couldn't hurt to go through the members and list their strengths.
Oh, well, first, there's Mom. She's just like me and loves going on big adventures with her friends.
As if this isn't some sneaky way to get intel on the witches themselves.
Then there's my auntie who tells prophecies.
If you ask me, Popcorn turned out this way because he didn't get enough sleep. Sleeping solves everything. In fact, I think the best idea is for all of us to just take a nap right now.
Oh, and another auntie who talks a lot.
That one's Nicole.
We shouldn't just jump to conclusions. We need to do our due vigilance. Or, diligence? Point is, this is an important task. I'm not sure we can get to the bottom of it right now, but while we wait for news from the Dough King, we can at least play with Popcorn and keep him occupied. You know, so he doesn't go around scaring people.
And another who loved writing stories.
Crossing out sleep, but keeping adventures and playtime. Got it.
Yeah, I know we've met at least 3 of the witches in their hamster forms, but at this point we've only met, I think 2 of the witches. Again, I haven't fully gone through nod-krai, so this is me speculating.
Then there's a super smart one, and I forgot the rest.
Yeah, that one's probably Rhine-daughter.
Come on, brain, work! Wait, here's an idea. Imaginary friends don't exist without a kid thinking them up, right? So, why don't we try to ask about the kid he belongs to?
Foster's imaginary friends logic, got it. Good thinking, Paimon.
Popcorn? Where's your human? How did you guys get split up?
Oh! Ha! Smash, smash, smash! Hamura is hurting! Gotta help her! You gotta help her!
Amura must be his human then. What happened to her? How can we help? The Dough King said Popcorn probably has amnesia and can't remember much.
Like Chi-Chi. But Chi-Chi and Popcorn are also different because Popcorn can't write.
Or can he?
Hamura can write! Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts! Mean or nasty or in your face, one punch sends them to outer space!
Yeah, Popcorn's been repeating that a lot.
Maybe it's a
Give
favorite
them one
line.
great monstrous whack, then stuff them in a big old sack!
Did Homura write that? Huh, it's definitely got personality.
I know, but if we repeat it, we might be able to find the kid.
Hooray! Woohoo!
Glee, be careful where you leave those, please.
Huh. Maybe she's destined to be some kind of new age poet when she gets older.
Famous painter, famous chef, world famous filmmaker.
Hey, high expectations put a lot of pressure on a kid, you know. What if she doesn't live up to them?
Hamura is the best, no matter what.
Can you tell us what she looks like? We'll help you find her.
Loves pigtails, floral tresses, smiling, and also...
Does not help.
Yeah, this is getting us nowhere. Guess that's all we can get for now. What's our next move?
How about asking important questions like, where does live? What does look like? You said the Dough King was also investigating. Let's wait until tomorrow and we can combine our intel.
Yeah, guess that's all we can do. Meeting adjourn then?
Yeah, let's go play.
Alright, part 1 complete. I probably could have saved the other parts for the quest until after the story part, but oh well.
So, Popcorn's the name, huh? Think hard, Popcorn. Were you captured by a woman? She would have been pretty. Almost too pretty.
No more tear bugs. Blast them! Blast them all away!
Ha! I knew it! You're out for revenge too, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up being the Dough King.
No more booger beasts! Blast them! Blast them all away!
How about this? Have you seen a puppy around? Cute and small? He's an imaginary friend too.
Blast them! Blast them all away! Stuff them in a big old sack!
You have no idea what I'm saying, do you?
That's probably his way of telling his human friend to cheer up. Booger beasts and eye bugs, it's probably a way of saying tears and snot. How about you guys?
Everyone! It's the Little Hexen Circle's 3-day anniversary!
3-day anniversary.
Days till we reach 100.
Depends on how many
Sure, I
days
can
are on
count
Tavad.
that high. But I know there's 7 more days until day 10. 10 is such a big number, huh? You need all your fingers to count that much.
Yeah, does Tavad have 365 days like we do? They celebrate holidays at the same time, so I would assume that they would. It's been fun. What brings the little witches to Inazuma anyway?
Well, after Sayu, Klee and I met on Dragonspine that one time, we promised to play together. So, when I got Sayu's invitation, I asked Master and Dr. Baiju if I could bring Chi-Chi along. They thought it was a great chance for Chi-Chi to meet some new friends, so here we are.
This is Chi-Chi's first time here. The Sakura are pretty. The red girl smiles a lot. The sleepy girl, sleeps a lot.
What about you, Klee? Did you come by yourself?
Yep. I've been to Inazuma before, so I knew the way. Mom said it's good to, broaden my horizons as I get older, so she was all for it. Besides, Mr. Albedo and Doran were with me until I got on the boat.
Till?
Then there was a bunch of nice adventurers to keep me company. And as soon as I got off, Sayu was right there on the dock waiting for me.
Yep. This is my reward for completing a really tough mission for the Shu Matsuban. The boss gave me the time off and funds to invite some friends here, and the Shrine Maidens agreed to help host them.
Albedo, I know you have Durin with you and you have to teach him about humanity, but also, please keep an eye on the child, not just for her safety, but for the safety of everyone else around her. We can't go accidentally committing boom-boomism in Inazuma.
Aww, it's so nice seeing you guys having so much fun together.
They literally just opened back up their borders. Don't give them a reason to close it again.
Yeah, it's like being surrounded by Dodokos. I'm having a blast.
Okay, wait till the next day. 810. I also saw another thing in there. I could talk to a dude, and I don't know if that was one of these quests. Oh, maybe this was it. It was like talk to Bowware. Oh, it's because my commissions refreshed. That's what happened. It's because it's officially the next day. Didn't go far enough. And it's not 8 o'clock. Nudge it again.
The Toad King is here! Oh, and someone new!
Hello, I'm Hyakujitsu Hakushion. I'm a Yumekui Baku like Kohaku here. Or the Do King, as most people know her. She told us about what happened.
Oh, it's one of the little dream
Traveling
Tapir.
Paimon. I didn't know you'd be here too. I hope you've been well.
Shion! What a coincidence! We were gonna head to Isa Bathhouse, but something came up and we had to change our plans.
I wonder if it's because it's technically a form of dream creature. Are they all technically dream creatures?
Ah, well, you're welcome anytime. Mizuki is away on business, so I'm in charge in the meantime. It's, quite the task, but I'm trying my best.
Sounds like you're here for the same incident as us then. Wow, small world. So, the Do King is a Yumekui Baku. I read about them in Little Known Creatures of Teyvat, Inazuma edition. Cute in appearance with soft doe-like bodies. Some can even take human form. A friendly and approachable type of yokai. Yumekui Baku help humans regulate their emotions by devouring nightmares. That's all on page 136, if you were wondering.
That was quite the knowledgeable introduction. We appreciate all the help so far, little ones.
Little witches, We're the Little Hexen Circle.
Oh, noted. Thank you, Little Hexen Zirkel. As for our friend Popcorn, we discussed the situation with the Baku that patrol the wilderness last night. And, well, the situation is a bit complicated.
Klee, why don't you and the other little witches go play with Popcorn for a bit?
Okay, follow me, everyone.
Huh? Did you send them away on purpose? Well, our Baku friend here did make it sound kind of serious. It's not good for kids to be exposed to the dark side of the world too early, so I thought it was better to be safe.
You could stand to take your own advice.
Seriously.
I heard that. You just have to blurt out whatever pops in your head.
It's because you cared about them too, huh, Prune?
Well, they would have got impatient and run off to play sooner or later. I just hurried things along.
I'm not sure it's quite as serious as that, but allow me to explain. After Kohaku sent Popcorn off with the kid... or, the little witches, she found this in the area.
Okay, this is giving Paimon the creeps. What is it?
It's a nightmare fragment, formed from an accumulation of negative emotions. You can think of it as emotions materialized in physical form. Popcorn happens to bear an identical signature to this fragment. We think he must have come into contact with it and undergone a similar process of materialization.
Wait, so that must be why we can see him in the real world.
Exactly. Imaginary friends are, at their essence, a harmless collection of positive emotions originating from the subconscious. But under the influence of the nightmare fragment, Popcorn is much less stable.
Yeah, he's definitely been pretty hot and cold, and his memories are all messed up.
There's another problem, though. What about the human Popcorn belongs to?
Yeah, we tried to ask him about his human during the Little Witch's tea party. He said Homura is hurt and needs help.
Based on what we know so far, it's possible Homura had a nightmare, which in turn affected Popcorn, and that's how things turned out like this.
The Yumikui Baku have a way to fix this, though, right? You deal with dreams all the time! We have to help Popcorn! His human must be worried sick!
Of course. In our experience, once a Baku consumes these negative emotions, the affected party should return to normal. That includes Popcorn and the human suffering from the nightmares. We were going to do just that. But then, we received word that there are 3 other locations with a similar signature. Here, take a look.
Okay, so that's potentially from where we're at. Is that one north of Chinsu Forest? That one's right outside the village, and one more towards the center.
That means there are 3 more of these nightmare fragments?
Yes, the emotions contained within are highly volatile. Devouring this one right now could make the others even more unstable.
Gotta collect them
It would be
first.
safe to retrieve them and devour all of them at once. That's not quite where our talents as Baku lie, though. With our round bodies, short legs, and stubby hands, we can't run fast or hold tools.
Just leave it to us then.
Really? Oh, I can't thank you enough. Here, take this map with you. Oh, be warned though, the negative energy within the nightmare fragments might affect the surrounding environment. So pay close attention, and if you notice anything unusual, a nightmare fragment could be close. I'll gather a few other Baku, and we'll be back tomorrow with empty stomachs and the materials needed to prep the nightmare for consumption.
Oh, you need to prep it? You can't just dig in?
It's nothing special, just a bit of seasoning. Nightmares don't taste that great, so the seasoning helps them go down easier.
Oh, yeah. That sounds rough.
Yeah, in Mizuki's quest, if she eats too many nightmares in a row, they actually make her sick.
It's what we do. Alright, I better get back to work. Kohaku will look after Popcorn in the meantime. See you tomorrow, and best of luck.
So for seasoning, they probably use positive dreams. willingly given.
So, when are we doing this thing? Whoa! When did you get here? Paimon didn't hear a thing! I wouldn't be a very good ninja if I didn't know how to move around without making noise. How else would I sneak off to go take a nap? I even learned a new ninjutsu to help. Hidden Wachina no Jutsu!
Isn't that the same one?
Ta-da!
Oh, you brought friends with you. That's what happened. And delayed.
So, we heard all of that. So what's the plan? When are we heading out?
Yeah, Popcorn is our friend. We want to do our part to help him. Come on, we can't be bringing this many kids along. There's just too much to worry about.
It's okay, they're trained in battle. I got this, plus we have a reliable kid like you to help us out.
I'm not a kid.
Yes, sure look like it.
Whatever. You can learn a lot about someone by traveling together. Might be my chance to find out about the witch's weaknesses.
Yeah, it's Klee.
All right then. Let's gather our things and get a move on.
Alice's weakness is Klee. If you should forget the entrance to the dreams. Get ready and set out.
I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of bombs. If we run into meanies on the road, I'll blast them straight to space.
I have an umbrella in case it rains or gets too sunny. Oh, and I prepared some herbal insect repellent for everyone. Should come in handy. Here, put this in your pocket, and you won't have to worry about bug bites out in the wild. I have some for Prune in the Traveler, too.
If you fall, don't cry. Come find Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi will help apply a cold compress.
Oh, and the roads in Inazuma are kinda complicated. Make sure to stick together, and don't go wandering off alone. If you do get lost, just stay where you are, and I'll come find you. We should look out for Prune and the Traveler, too. The little Hexen Circle needs to keep them safe. Yeah, the Traveler's always the one protecting other people. It's about time we flip the script. Oh, and in case we need an energy boost when we're out in the wild, Paimon prepped a bunch of tasty snacks we can eat on the go without getting too messy. So, if anyone gets hungry, just let Paimon know.
Yeah, Alice's weakness is Klee, but good luck with that, because Klee has bomb magic that's powerful enough to blow up entire cliff sides. That's why even with the Albedo escort, I'm not so much worried about the child as her penchant for damage in foreign lands.
Alright, I'm ready to head out whenever.
I'm good to go.
Based on the map our Baku friend gave us, the closest fragment should be Chinju Forest. Let's go!
Just up the hill. Ooh, it actually styled it as a dungeon.
This little grove is the place marked on their map, right? Yeah, I know this place. I've slept in every single tree here. It used to be number 5 on my list of best napping spots. Used to be? It dropped to 7th after one of the Shrine Maidens found me. Alright, let's split up and look around. It'll be more efficient. I'm a pretty good climber, so I can search one of the trees. Sayu can take another, and the rest...
Come on, Prune, let's race! We'll start from here and see who can find the clues the fastest.
Wait! I wasn't done talking! Come on, come on! It'll be good to stretch those muscles!
Count us down, okay, Traveler?
A race in the haunted woods with yokai. Let's go. On your marks.
Stick close to me, Chi-Chi.
Paimon, carry me!
I don't think Paimon can.
Paimon's not so sure about that. Whew. I've got this. The Yoo-hoo art mad dash technique has never failed me.
Yeah, Sayu is without a doubt the
Who says
fastest.
I have to go along with this craziness?
Get set, go!
Charge! That's it. I can't lose to some kid.
Kiki, Chi-Chi, go!
What are you still standing there for? We're falling behind. Here,
She's like a slow poke. Find the nightmare fragment in the small forest.
Oh, that running was pretty tiring, huh, Chi-Chi? We can take a little break if you want.
Chi-Chi isn't tired. You're sweating, Yo-Yo. Here, Chi-Chi will wipe it off. Dr. Baiju says sweating makes it easy to catch a cold. Gotta get dry fast.
You remembered all that? Oh, make way for Boo Boo Pharmacy's little helper, people.
No, it was in my notes. Right next to... Find nightmare fragments.
Oh, that spelling is a bit... you know what? We'll fix that later. Let's focus on the fragments. Gotta put our herb picking and radish harvesting skills to good use.
Oop, did I find the right one on accident?
Man, this tree is kinda tough to climb. Good thing I got plenty of experience climbing roofs and nod-krai. Never thought that'd come in handy here. The Baku said to look for things that seem off or out of place. Let's see.
Okay, maybe not.
Gonna blow them all up!
No doubt.
Put on the brakes there, Klee. Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed, remember?
But we're not in Mondstadt.
Which means it's even more important to follow the rules, right? If you want to keep going on adventures, you need to show the knights how well-behaved you are, even when they're not around.
I can be well behaved. I want to go on all the adventures with the little witches.
Then how about you search around the bottom of the tree, and Paimon will fly to the top and have a look.
Okay, be careful, Paimon. I'll be careful too.
Yeah, Klee, Inazuma be bond, Mondstadt and Klee be doomed. Oh, it's you up there.
This spot is as comfortable as ever. Makes me super sleepy. No, wake up! Right, I brought mint. That'll help me wake up. The sooner we find these fragments, the sooner I can sleep. Huh? A giant tail? That can't be right.
I haven't seen you in a while, Kirara. I'm assuming this is Kirara. Got a package to deliver? Is this my Amazon order? Prune yanks the tail, electing a pained yelp. Everyone takes notice and gathers round.
That hurt! Traveler, Paimon! Seeing you, I feel much more awake. Oh, and who are these kids? Friends of yours, I'm guessing? Nice to meet you.
I think she's in her older outfit, but at the same time, she was a later released character, so her older outfit isn't as affected as much anyway. But for all the really 1.0 characters, Debs, please, you have to put them in their new outfits. Their old models are so outdated.
Hello, Miss Cat Lady. We're little witches.
What brings you here, Kirara?
Oh, it was a pretty light day delivery-wise, so I came here to sharpen my claws. Must have dozed off at some point, and then someone yanked my tail.
Sorry about that. It kinda seemed like something we were searching for. You're a Nekomata, right? That was in the little-known creatures of Inazuma, too. On page, Whoa! You remember the page number for this one, too? Shoot, I forgot. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, I could give you a ball of yarn to make it up to you.
Oh, yarn? No need. You just startled me, that's all. It's not a big deal. But you sure know a lot, huh, kid?
I'm not a... Never mind. Have you noticed anything strange around here, Kirara?
Well... I usually like to nap under that tree over there, but
For some reason, it felt off today, so I decided to sleep in this tree instead.
Alright, you guys can keep chatting. I'll go check it out.
Miss Nekomata, can you recommend some other good napping spots?
Well, the cardboard box is always good. Or a grandmother's lap.
Miss Cat Lady, I know another cat person, but she only has one tail. Is she gonna get another when she grows up?
I doubt it. Unless she's also a yokai from the Nekomata clan.
What's the difference between a yokai and a yasye?
What's a yaoxie?
Oh, it's a kind of evil monster. You know, Chi-Chi, I bet it's like the difference between a good yokai and a bad yokai. Just like how there are good people and bad people.
That's right! Kirara's a super nice yokai, just like the Dough King.
I wasn't expecting to see you in all this. She often appears for only timed quests, too.
Yep, looks like there is a nightmare fragment here. Let's store it for now. We should press on to the next location.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, the next location is to the east of Konda Village. I've got it memorized, so let's move.
Do we encounter other
Alright,
yokai along the way?
After last
Like
time,
Ito?
we're all clear on what we need to do.
It's an Oni,
right?
but still.
Let's split up and investigate the area. If you find something, just give a shout, okay? All clear?
Yes, ma'am!
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't mean to make it sound like I was bossing you around, Traveler. Well, dismissed.
Come on, Sai, you gotta stay awake. That's me right now, being 6 a.m. No sleep. Get the blood pumping first, that should wake you up a bit. Investigate the suspicious area. Whoop, there goes Sayu. She rolls around Sonic the Hedgehog style. A fragment. I found a fragment. Really? Let me see. Will a stone fragment do? Not exactly. Let's go over there and have a look. I was gonna say it's probably gonna be like a shell or something.
Ooh, Mora! Quick, pick it up!
Freeman's.
Huh, it's just a lavender melon.
Oh no, we're in Ito's stash.
Honorary Knight! Paimon, Prune, over here!
Find something?
If anything, this is Arataki Gang's stash.
A bunch of bugs in a line! I've never seen something like this before.
Me neither. Wow.
Oh, these are Oni Kabuto. They're all over Inazuma.
In Master's Garden, I saw ants do something like this before. But if they're moving to a new home, why aren't they carrying anything?
Strange. Oni Kabuto are typically nocturnal creatures. During the day, they usually hide in cool, shady places like bushes or between rocks to avoid predators.
You sure know a lot, Prune.
Ahem. Their diet consists of tree sap and wild fruit. Given that they're nocturnal, you have a higher chance of encountering them at night.
You learn something new every day, huh?
You can say that again.
Yeah, I was right. I knew as soon as I saw the lavender melons.
What are you doing here?
We meet again, Lavender Melon. Hey, I'm out here looking for an Oni Kabuto upgrade. Bigger, stronger. You know the deal. Never stop the grind, am I right? What about you?
We should probably give the himbo his stash back.
Whoa, wait a second. We've got ourselves a whole patch of little Lavender Melons here. Ah, I know. You
He
must
needs
be
that
out
to
here
live.
Playing make-believe, huh? Well, I happen to be free as a bird. Want me to join?
Yeah, you can play a mean old demon king with great big horns.
You know, if you just got a job, maybe you wouldn't have to stash your money in the river.
Old, huh? You sure about that?
Well, I mean, definitely not in spirit.
Everyone hide! Cover your heads! If he gives you a noogie, you'll never get taller.
Where'd you learn that?
Guys, run! Paimon will hold him off. Listen here, bullchucker. You want to get to them? You'll have to go through Paimon first.
Flying lavender melon's got a feisty side, huh? Well, guess you'll just have to be the first victim. Uh-oh, noogie incoming!
Then, Little Witch Paimon curses you to lose 10,000 mora every time you give a noogie!
I don't think he's ever seen that amount of money in his life.
Oh, well, good thing I'm sitting pretty with nothing but a cool 500 mora in my pocket.
Shoot! Wrong strategy! Run!
You can't threaten me with...
Slow down there, little lavender melons, or you're gonna trip. You know what? Because I'm cool like that, I'll give you a 10-second head start.
Trip on what? She floats. Yeah, he's like, you can't threaten me with debt I've lived with it my whole life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He plays by the turbo granny rules, huh? Anyway, yeah, Ito's just actually really good with kids. Kids will be kids, am I right? Yeah, because he's one of them. Our Oni friend also happens to be a kid at heart.
Wait, I know. The weird behavior of the Oni Kabuto is a clue. They would never venture out during the day. Unless something happened to their original habitat. In other words, we just need to follow their migration back to the source. Yup, it's here! Come on, let's pick it up. That just leaves one more. We're so close.
Oh, thanks to you once again, Prune.
Please, the little witches were the ones who noticed the Oni Kabuto. They deserve the credit. Only kids are obsessed with bugs like that. I doubt I would have even spotted them.
So looking at the world from a child's perspective might not seem such a bad idea.
That's not the point. We have a job to finish. Let's call everyone back. We should head to the next location.
You've gotten used to working with them, huh?
Well, we can't just leave them here with that Oni. He doesn't exactly strike me as a responsible adult.
Alright, we'll call them back and then we'll head out.
Let's see. Our last stop is the beach north of Konda Village. Time to go!
Responsible, no. Capable of keeping them distracted, yes. So it's really up to you at the end.
Alright, this is the last location. Where should we start looking? Huh? A group of monsters? Well, that seems a bit obvious. It's just a few slimes. I'll deal with them.
Maybe we shouldn't hurt them?
Come on, little witches. Let's give Prune a hand.
See why they're here first?
Good luck! Paimon will cheer you on from the sidelines! And don't think that's Paimon being unhelpful. We've been through tons of tough battles, and cheering people on is always super important. You could even say it's the key to victory. Right, Traveler?
Of course, this all looks like it could be a fierce battle. I'll supervise. You got this, everyone.
Go, Clean, go! Use Dumpty Dumpty! Go move
Yep.
in beside you! Get up, you Clean!
Yeah.
Nice one, Chi!
Glug Glug King. I should have gotten a chance to read that better. I could barely see it, though.
Didn't expect them to be so strong.
Crackle Snap King.
Gotta figure out the right counter strategy.
Incarnation of the Micro Fury.
Spirit Friend, get him! Wow! Your teamwork was amazing! You came in like whoosh, and then went all bam bam, and then kapow! The monsters didn't stand a chance! You weren't bad either, Paimon. Your voice was nice and loud. Impressive fighting, everyone!
Little witches are just awesome like that.
That tuckered me out.
Hungry.
Auntie Cloud Retainer said it's not good to wander around in the wild after dark. This is the last fragment, right? Let's pick it up and head back.
I set the timing to midday, though. And return.
we're back! Whoa! Look at all this food! Did you guys do this for us?
He's like, I might as well be a catering service since you're feeding me. You discussed the day's events over a delicious meal. Collecting the nightmare fragments went smoother than expected and was a lot more fun. Perhaps it's just the effect, of all the little witches being together.
Popcorn, we spoke to the Dough King, and we're gonna get you back to normal tomorrow.
Yeah, and once Homura's nightmare gets eaten, she'll get better too.
Then we'll help Popcorn find Homura, and we can all play together.
Wish all our imaginary friends could come out and play too.
I mean, with Yume Zuki Mizuki, she might be able to give you a night where you're able to see them.
Ooh, Mom's magic can do that.
Yeah, but your mom's magic is permanent.
You learn that one yet, Klee?
No. All I know is the introduction magic for the little witches.
Huh. I bet Master, Auntie Cloud Retainer, and Uncle Mountain Shaper could do it. They all have those super impressive Adepti abilities.
My sensei definitely could too. A great ninja can do anything.
Oh! What about you, Traveler? Could you do something like that?
Not a chance. At least not that I know of. Is this going to be a thing in the future? Is this more foreshadowing? Although, I don't know if we're technically allowed. Considering the last time Fontaine did something like this, it cursed them for centuries.
Yeah. Guess Paimon has a lot to learn from the other little witches, huh? All the imaginary friends hanging out together. Just thinking about it is interesting.
Does Paimon have one too?
Nope. But Paimon already has someone to keep her company. Someone she can talk to no matter what. The Traveler.
Right back at ya. Paimon's the best travel buddy I could ask for.
What about you, Prune? Do you have an imaginary friend? Of course. He's my best friend. His name is Descartes. He's a puppy and he's super adorable.
Just like you.
I guess if you think I'm cute, then sure.
Well, we're just about done here, right? We should all get some rest. I'll walk you back.
You should stay with us, Prune. The Shrine Maiden Lady got us a huge room. We've been staying there together these past few days, and there's more than enough space.
Yeah! We even had a pillow fight last night.
Well, I already have my own accommodation, so...
I wonder if that's why she has the bone hair clip too.
Play with us. Pretty please.
Fine. Let's go.
Yeah, I wonder if the bone hair clip and the collar are both a reference to this Descartes. The magic that never fails. Wait until 800. Are they around here? Can I talk to you two? Yeah, I don't see them around here. Oh, this is just a sign. Huh. I mean, they might have gone into town. Actually, is there anything that's missable? Missables. Missable once period concludes. Said I... Characters? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Like if they went into town or something. I did it again. Oh my god. Because I wasn't looking when I pressed it. I was looking over at the other page.
Alright, we're all set. The Baku have been fasting all night, so we should be able to get rid of this nightmare no problem.
These are the fragments we collected.
The scent matches what we found earlier. Yep, these are the ones.
Here goes nothing.
Hey! Looks like popcorn is back to normal.
Whew. Finally, I don't feel so dizzy anymore. I remember now. I remember everything. Thank you for keeping me company these past few days and helping Homura overcome her nightmare.
Our pleasure. How did you get separated from Homura anyway? Aren't imaginary friends supposed to live inside kids' heads?
Well, actually, Homura is all grown up now. Her work's been so busy and stressful, she can't even sleep most nights. And when she finally found some time to relax out in nature, she had a nightmare the minute she tried to take a nap. I just wanted to give her a chance to rest, so I tried to get rid of the nightmare by going inside of it and beating up all the things tormenting her.
Does this mean everybody has imaginary friends we can't see?
But then, I got swept up in a massive storm, and when Homura woke up, an ominous-looking shard was left behind right where she was sleeping.
The nightmare fragment.
Yeah, so I tried to smash it to pieces.
Guess Popcorn's temper wasn't just the nightmare talking.
No, but it definitely made it more extreme.
But I failed again. Then I got super dizzy and, well, you know the rest.
Well, we got rid of all the nightmare fragments, right? So is the problem solved?
Homura is free from the nightmare, but her psychological state is still abnormal. In fact, the problem could be quite serious. While digesting the fragments just now, the Baku sensed that there was no attempt from Homura to overcome the emotions contained within them, which is a sign of emotional numbness.
She hasn't given a sincere smile in ages. She doesn't let her imagination run wild like she did as a kid, or think up crazy scenes in her head. I can't encourage her through her imagination like I used to. All I can do is watch her lose her spark.
When someone gives up on seeking and relishing in their own happiness, negative emotions can become all-consuming. And if that happens...
Categorize that as depression.
If that happens, then what?
We see patients like this a lot at the clinic. On the outside, it might seem like nothing is wrong. But on the inside, a sense of emptiness begins to take over, until the person loses the capacity to recognize beauty in the world. As one of our patients put it, it's not that I'm gone, it's the knowledge that my inner child is never coming back.
No! I have to help her!
Where did she go? Will she be back for dinner?
No, Chi-Chi. That was just a metaphor. Or, personification? One of the two.
Who says she can't come back? Sometimes, after I get let out of confinement, I dash off so fast even Master Jean can't catch me. But then, Dodoko reminds me that that's a surefire way to get set back to confinement, so I turn around and go back.
Well, there's a more literal take, but Paimon thinks the logic still applies. Yeah, I think so too. If anyone has a chance of getting through to her, it'd be Popcorn, right? He is her imaginary friend after all. She has to listen to him.
True. I'd hate for her to get to the point of needing professional help. If she can work through these problems on her own, even better.
But Popcorn said Homura hasn't thought about him in ages. She's not gonna be able to hear him or talk to him. Which is why our first priority is to get her to remember him.
I have to find Homura. I have to help her!
Wait, don't just run off!
The little Hexen Circle wants to help too.
The magic that never fails. Part 3. Let's go. Find Homura. Tell her to relax. Show her beauty in world. Try to restore from depression. I know she mentioned that she just needs good food and maybe a good bath, but it does help. Part of overcoming depression is also doing the things that you would normally enjoy, even if your brain can't currently feel them. It'll still help you get back to a more normal state.
Ah, popcorn's over there! Come on, let's get closer.
So many voices at once.
Homura, the proposal you submitted still has issues. It needs to be more creative. It needs that spark. Back to the drawing board. Your ideas were so good when you first started working here. What happened? You know how crucial this pitch is for us. We value your work, but you need to get your head in the game.
But this is already the 12th draft.
Oh!
Never mind. Understood.
Of course it would be the lady with the eye bags.
That's Homura? Isn't that the girl we met outside of Isa Backhouse a few days ago?
Are we gonna have two then? Because
That
there's two
person
tired women.
Popcorn keeps ramming into must be her boss. It doesn't seem like either of them can see him.
I'm not gonna lie, but because of how late it is, I genuinely forgot about them.
Homura still doesn't remember Popcorn. So, she can't see him.
Guess she doesn't wear her hair in pigtails now that she's all grown up, huh? Well, long hair is a lot of work.
And no more flowery dresses either.
Well, my mom says pants are easier to work in. But I suppose it's just a matter of wearing what's comfortable.
There's an exhibition being held in a few days. You need to find some time and show the client around. Take good care of him, all right? Our orders for the next year depend on it. Oh, and draw up a diagram while you're at it. You're always doodling something or other, aren't you? Doesn't need to look that impressive up close, just enough to impress the client during the presentation. Draw up a sketch. The actual content doesn't matter, just make it look good. We'll change it later depending on the client's feedback.
Man, that workload is triggering my fight or flight. Or just flight, to be honest. Come on, Homura! Stand up for yourself!
Of course.
Better not work for Yai Publishing House, I know his boss.
Oh, come on! Where's that explosive temper you had as a kid? Like in that poem you wrote.
Like, I know Yai wouldn't stand for that.
Wait, that's it. The poem! We can use that to remind her of her childhood and get her to remember Popcorn. Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts!
Mean or nasty or in your face. One punch sends them to outer space.
Give them one great monstrous whack! Wait, what comes next? Sayu? Shoot. I think I dozed off during that part.
Give him one great monstrous whack. Then... Stuff him in a big old sack! Yeah! I've got a sack with your name on it!
Maybe she was very aggressive as a child.
Hey! Wait!
What is it? Confused about something?
I think you're the one who's confused. Your feedback changes from one moment to the next. You don't even know what you want, but somehow you expect me to read your mind? Maybe if you actually thought things through, we wouldn't have to redo them. You want me to make the decisions? Fine. Then don't micromanage me. You nitpick everything I do just to complain again when I change it. You talk about a lack of creativity, but I don't see you coughing up ideas. You say the company values me? Really? Because I work myself into the ground every day, and do I even get a free cup of coffee to keep myself awake? No! I buy it myself!
Of course, we plan to reward our hard workers with several levels.
I'm not done. You want to talk about rewards? Because it seems like you just reward us with more work. Half the work I do is outside my job description. I'm not a machine. You can't just wind me up and keep me running forever.
Something tells me this rant is coming
overworked.
from somewhere.
I don't get enough sleep. I can't keep going on like this.
Is this aimed at a developer in particular?
You're my boss. If I can't have your mentorship and guidance, the least you could do is create a suitable working environment. Oh, and drawing is what I do for fun. Not another thing you get to use to order me around, so just... shut up!
Although the rant is warranted. I'm on Team Homura.
Okay, you're upset. I see that, and you're right. I put too much on your plate. I'm sorry. You should take some time to relax and recharge. How about a 3-month paid vacation?
Huh?
What freaked him out enough to agree,
Of
though?
course. Put my Mora where my mouth is, right? I'll add on a 3 months bonus. How does that sound? A 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus. 3 months bonus.
I can't tell if she's happy or pissed.
Everything okay?
Oh, that all went off in her head.
Oh, yes.
She didn't actually do it. I was gonna say, that was super generous out of nowhere just because it didn't actually happen, but yeah, I've had those internal rants frequently.
You sure?
Actually, no. Everything is not okay. I think the proposal I submitted is more than competitive enough. Maybe I could talk you through it, and then you can decide whether changes are really necessary.
Yep, because there's the internal way to cope for it yourself, but then there's the way to actually address it professionally.
But first, I'd like to take 2 days off. We can go over it when I get back. Is that okay?
Listen, I get that things come up, but now's not the best time. We're up against some tight deadlines, so just hang in there.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I have too much work, and it's starting to impact my health. I hope you can understand.
You never said anything, and your work is always on time, so I just assumed you could handle it.
I complete my work on time because I'm a professional. It's those unreasonable, last-minute tasks that force me to work overtime.
Yeah, kind of like Genshin and all your time stuff. miHoYo.
And I've been doing that a lot lately. I was hoping you could be a little more mindful of the work you assign me in the future.
Yeah, there's a reason why I always complete them with like only a few days left. It's because I have other things going on.
But the client is going to be here soon. How am I going to find someone on such short notice?
Even just making them no longer timed would help immensely. I don't mind if the rewards are timed. But please.
Entertaining clients was never part of my job description to begin with. Of course. If you really can't approve my time off, I've made peace with having to...
Now, hold on just 1 minute. No need to be rash. How about this? Rest up, get yourself back in working order, and your position will be waiting. Just don't make it too long, okay?
Yep, that's something to consider too. If your job is destroying your mental health and you have, or physical health, and you have the ability to switch, especially if there's other positions you could take, it's definitely worth considering. And that even is true with me and like recording stuff too. If something gets to a point where it's no longer fun or it's impacting my health, in order to do it, there's a reason why certain games went on hiatus.
Of course. I'll try.
I still try to get to things when I can, but at the same time, sometimes you just gotta draw a line.
Whoa. That was close. I was about to say I'd made peace with having to meet the client.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say having to quit.
Popcorn! It's really you! Oh, and you're not alone.
You know, I figured you'd be more freaked out about this. How sleep deprived are you?
Hello, Miss Homura. We're Popcorn's friends.
Wait, so my imaginary friend has real-world friends besides me? This isn't also in my imagination, is it?
Popcorn explains what happens, and the little witch is chiming in with details here and there.
I see. Thanks for doing that. I haven't been doing so hot lately, so I've been having nightmares. Sorry you had to go through all that trouble.
Don't worry. The nightmare's been devoured, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep from now on.
But the Doe King said you still have mental issues.
Chi-chi phrasing.
Wait, no, No, that's not... You can't just say that, Chi-Chi. Adults can't handle being that direct.
So, anyway, Popcorn said you've been really busy at work?
Yeah. This is my first job. I was so excited at the start, thinking this was my chance to make a name for myself. But reality turned out to be pretty harsh. Endless work, difficult relationships, and plans that fall through. I couldn't even solve one problem before even bigger ones would pop up.
Yeah, that was kind of how it was for me the last few years too.
It was suffocating. Even after getting off work, I was too tired to do the things I used to enjoy. All I wanted to do was lie down.
I know exactly what you mean. The adult world is a cold and cruel place.
How in the... You're not even an adult! Huh? I don't get it at all. We all live in the same world, right? Mom said grown-ups are just big kids in grown-up clothes.
Huh?
Yeah, I've gathered a lot of intel about this. Turns out, when no one's looking, some grown-ups play their own games too, or put on little puppet shows, or even pretend to cook stuff. I won't say who, though.
Nothing has to change. We can still fight monsters or pretend the floor is lava. You just have to picture it, and we can do it!
Yep, it is true to continue to indulge in your hobbies in order to prevent from burning out.
Kinda like how I imagined going on that rant just now. Even though it wasn't real, just picturing it felt pretty cathartic.
That's not enough, though. Children are innocent. Their fantasies become real to them, so make-believe gives them genuine happiness. But adults know it isn't real, so imagination becomes a form of self-deception. It's called a mental escapade.
You make it sound so scandalous. You mean mental escapism?
Oh, right! Yes, that! Oh, shoot.
Paramour.
I phrased it wrong.
I'm a paramour of my own brain.
The point is, you can't just fantasize about the things that make you happy. You have to take action. That goes for work and regular life. Whether it's something or someone that's getting you down, you never have to accept the status quo. Just like earlier, saying no is the first step. And if it continues to stand in your way, just give it the old tear bug and booger beast treatment.
Yeah, that's the spirit!
And if all else goes wrong, I guess the worst case scenario is you just find a new job.
Yep, the same goes true with your passion projects too. Sometimes if they haunt you more than they help you and they're no longer fun, sometimes you gotta give them the booger beast treatment.
Yeah, that's... actually, not sure if that'd be something to celebrate.
Depends on the
Are
job.
you disappointed in me, Popcorn? All those dreams I had as a kid, and I haven't achieved a single one. I grew up to be a pathetic adult, huh?
Can you eat as much tempura as you want, day in and day out?
Well, I guess.
Can you buy your favorite light novels and manga without having to ask an adult?
Yeah. I make my own mora, so I can buy whatever I want.
Then you're an amazing little adult in my book.
Because you gotta remember your childhood dreams used to be pretty simple.
Huh. I never thought kids would be the ones to give me a much-needed pep talk. But you make some great points. I'll try to take a different approach. Oh, and thanks for everything. You too, Popcorn.
If only he could stay longer. Maybe he can. Does he become permanent roommate?
Are you disappointed in me, Popcorn?
Can you eat as much tempura?
Well,
Can you buy your favorite?
yeah.
Then you're an amazing...
Alright, return to the secret base.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay, can't claim anything. It's always worth a check. Can I warp directly here? Is this a temporary warp point? Yes.
Aw, it's so nice seeing Popcorn and her
Yeah. Makes me think about Descartes. Wait a second. What am I even doing? I've barely made any progress.
Prune, what's wrong?
Actually, her hair is also dog bones. I only just noticed. That's how tired I am, I guess.
Well...
It's okay. If you don't want to talk about it, we can pretend we didn't hear anything. But if you do choose to trust us with it, I'm sure we'd all be more than willing to help out. Right, little witches?
Yeah! In my heart, Prune is already one of us. We all like you a lot.
Definitely. We worked super well tracking down those fragments. It's like we were made for each other. Plus, our heights all match too. You even taught me how to use a hammer like the Bear of Stilts so I could feel what it'd be like to be taller.
Prune knows a lot and likes sharing. She gave me a book on finches.
Paimon seconds all that. Besides, she's so used to you being a part of the little Hexen Circle now, she can barely imagine divvying up snacks without counting your share. You guys, I'm not that great. I've been lying from the start. I'm not Alice's friend. I'm a witch hunter. Witches are my enemies. I never be friends with someone like her. She challenged me to a debate, and when she lost, she took my imaginary friend away. Like it was nothing. Descartes is my best friend. She said the only way to save him was to defeat all the witches. I went to Mondstadt to find them, only for the trail to lead me to Inazuma. So I took a boat overnight to get here, and then...
It's probably one of her fake challenges, though, like she gives to Klee because Alice just doesn't understand the way children internalize things.
I met you guys instead. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
She's a trickster, not evil, but she messes up.
Group of innocent kids. And you've been so nice to me. I can't treat you like my enemies. I can't. It's okay, it's okay. Just let it out.
The little witches stay by Prune's side, holding her hand and patting her on the back until eventually she calms down.
I feel a lot better now. Thanks.
Alice,
But,
I still have a bone to pick with you.
Crying like that in front of everyone was super embarrassing. Maybe it could be our little secret.
You got it.
Prune, could Paimon ask, did you actually see Alice take Descartes away? Well, no. I didn't see how she did it. Then, did she say how you're supposed to defeat the other witches? There were no specifics. But I'm sure she expects me to fight them or something. That's what a villain would do, right? Well, in our experience, Alice's trials are usually a bit more unconventional. Besides, she wouldn't be that mean.
Also, what was the debate?
I don't care what kind of trick she has in store. I'm a witch hunter, and that won't change. So, I don't think me and the other little witches can be...
You might be at odds with the big witches, but this has nothing to do with the little Hexen Circle.
What? Yeah! The little Hexen Circle didn't exist when Alice issued that challenge. You can join for sure. The little Hexen Circle can band together to defeat the big witches and save your imaginary friend. But Klee is Alice's daughter.
I'm kind of confused about the details, but I bet it's supposed to be a big fun game. 'Cause Mom always says I'm gonna beat her one day and become the bestest witch in the whole wide world. Catching the big witches
That's a little
sounds
ominous.
like a fun game to me. I want to play for sure.
Sounds like a chance to get in some good training. Count me in. I'm trying to become an even stronger ninja than my sensei too. That way, I can sleep as much as I want and nobody can say a thing. Master said that's called when the branch grows higher than the tree. We all want that, right, Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi likes trees.
Very straightforward, Chi-Chi, thank you.
Paimon and the Traveler have been around the block with all this witch stuff. With us around, we can defeat whatever great, big, powerful, impressive mages we want.
Guess I've been voluntold
You guys
instead of volunteered.
are a really awesome group of kids. You know that?
Just give me your hand, and you'll be an official member of the Little Hexen Circle.
Come take ibuprofen with us.
I guess I can do kid things with all of you.
Wait, no.
To go along with the group, I mean. All right, I'll join.
Come take children's Tylenol with us. There we go, that's a little more.
Come on, do the thing! No, I'm not that much of a kid. Fine, fine. You don't have to give me that look. I'll say it. Little Witch Prune reporting for duty.
Prune, witch hunter, the only sane one in this cruel world, self-proclaimed, avid audience of all authored apprehensions, including kids' picture books, etc., and yet a kid nonetheless.
Ugh, so embarrassing. Wait, is this for real? But I haven't defeated the witches. Did you escape on your own? Are you hurt? Here, let me see. Wait, what's going on? Is it Descartes? Yeah, he's back. He's really back.
Maybe like before, the challenge was more in your head.
What did he say? He said... it's a long story, and he'll explain later.
Whoa! A weird-looking dog!
What do you mean, weird? He's adorable! Hold on. You can see him? Wait, are these your imaginary friends? How come I can see them?
Maybe it's part of the witch pact? Maybe maybe this is part of the actual literal introductory magic.
Wow, look at all of them.
Tuan flew away. She wants to go play over there.
Come on! Let's go! All the imaginary friends can play together!
Wait, what? Wait for me!
Thank you for starting making models for these.
Everyone's imaginary friends are here! In the real world! Let's catch up and see what's happening!
Maybe this has something to do with the Yume Baku? Mizuki, are you around?
Real or imaginary, seeing all these friends together like this is a wonderful sight.
Your magic did this, didn't it?
Astute as ever, traveler. Consider it a well-earned gift for the Little Hexen Circle for completing their grand quest. I just thought I'd give all our lovely imaginary friends a chance to come out and say hello. What a lively gathering this turned out to be.
That's not the only gift though, is it? Popcorn's back to normal, but we can still see him.
Oh, right! After fixing the whole nightmare situation, Popcorn should have gone back to being a normal imaginary friend. We shouldn't be able to see him. Unless...
You think I would deny my little witches the chance to witness their touching reunion? Clee would have been devastated if she'd missed it, and I certainly can't have that.
So, you didn't take Prune's imaginary friend, did you? You don't go around bullying little kids.
I mean, I've seen a little bit of Prune's Hexen Circle quest on accident, and while she doesn't intend for it to be bullying, it absolutely counts as bullying sometimes.
No, I did not take her imaginary friend.
Paimon knew she was right to defend you earlier.
Yeah, I borrowed
In
it.
fact, when I met little Prune, her imaginary friend was on the verge of disappearing.
What?
You've spent quite a bit of time with her now. What's your impression?
That she doesn't want to be a kid.
Well, even though she looks like a small, cute kid, she seems more like a grown-up. She's smart, mature, and super reliable.
Still, it seems like she bottles up a lot of things.
Precisely. Prune has always been a precocious child, ever so curious about the world. She studied things beyond her years and began to grow up rather quickly. I'm sure that all sounds well and good, but it's unfair to expect a child to step into the adult world so soon. With all that weight placed on such small shoulders, something is bound to break. In this case, her childlike innocence. You've witnessed how devastating the effects of that can be for yourselves not too long ago.
Right! Like what happened to Hamura. She'll stop dreaming and eventually, she won't even be able to remember her imaginary friend.
That's why I made up the whole thing about capturing Descartes and sent her to Mondstadt to defeat all the witches.
You tricked her! The mages don't even live in Mondstadt! Ugh! That's a mean thing to do to a kid, Alice! Paimon shouldn't have spoken up for you earlier!
Why, thank you for the compliment, dear Paimon. I am the great, big, mean Dodo King, after all.
That means you chose Mondstadt for a different reason.
Ah, well, the seeds of spirit and imagination are best nurtured by the soil of freedom, of course.
It was to give Klee someone else to play with, wasn't it?
Sharp as a tack, Paimon. The witches of the Little Hexen Circle do not disappoint. In any case, all's well that ends well, right? After spending time with the little witches, she regained her childlike innocence and was able to reunite with her imaginary friend. Ah, quite the amazing feat the little witches pulled off, huh? The most amazing one of all is my cute little Klee, of course. Founding the Little Hexen Circle at such a young age, making her own decisions, accomplishing things all by herself. Don't be shy on the compliments now, okay?
Honorary Knight, Paimon, come here quick! Liquid's teaching Descartes how to do somersaults!
No matter how precious the moment, it can never last forever. You should head over before the materialization spell wears off, or you might miss the chance to meet everyone's imaginary friends.
Huh? Why didn't you say so sooner? Come on, let's go play!
Would they be sad when they disappear?
It's through embracing our inner child that all of us can wield the magic known as happiness.
Also, really quickly, thumbnail.
And find our childlike spark and wonder once more. So whether you're a little kid or a kid at heart, set your worries aside for a moment, forget about what's coming next, and allow yourself to have fun, if only just for the here and now.
Part 3 complete. Here we go, we get the little picture as well. Is there an afterword? The characters are here, but I don't know if there is.
Whoa! I never thought Gina would be so big! Her belly is super soft too. It's a great spot for a nap.
Very tall. Taller than Sayu.
Snorlax Tanuki.
Wow, Chi-Chi. That was cold.
Oh, I can warm us all up! Sparks and splash!
That's not gonna warm us all up, it's gonna blow us all up.
So, it was all a misunderstanding? That makes it even worse. She tricked me! Hold on. I never said I regretted coming here. And no, I don't regret joining the Little Hexen Circle either.
Although I'm curious how this potentially ties into the boar and the forest princess or whatever. If it does at all. It made it seem like it would. But, then it didn't, so I don't know. Is that everything? Oh, we got some more just from doing the quest. So I can get the crown, which means I don't have to redo any of the battle stuff. And get all the rewards from here, too. So that's all these 3. I don't think that there's any more after this. I think we've probably gotten everything. Yeah, that was the game station up there. So we've talked to everyone, we've done everything. Quests all seem to be complete. So that's it. We are probably done with Phantasmal Pals. Companion Yugwe, although I do want to look in here just to see if... Oh, their friends all became permanent. You no longer have to shine the light in order to see them. Cute little detail. Because I was going to shine the light to see if I could see Descartes, but he's right there. Okay. Then that means we can do a poll. We currently have access to Durin and Nicole, but I already have Durin. And it also has a chance to get us Prune, so Nicole's supposedly a great support. So there is another character I'd really like.
Prune the Witch Hunter at your service. My enemy? Oh, someone who takes pleasure in teasing children and uses other people's imaginary friends to ensnare them in her schemes. Someone who's a complete show-off, way too dramatic, and obsessed with wearing a hollowed-out hat. I'm referring, of course, to the wickedest witch of them all. Any relevant intel on her whereabouts is more than welcome.
Yeah, the bones and the hammer too. This is suitable. It's appropriate for theming. But yeah, the character that's going to be on the next banner, I think, is one that I'd really, really like. I know Nicole is good, but I also really like the upcoming character, whether they're good in battle or not. I've seen their preview and I'm like, oh, yes, I like this character. So I might mess up my polls for them. We'll see. Anyway, how to build Prune when I don't drop the controller in my lap. Hang on. There we go. There you are. Prune. Genshin Prune build. Ah, that means I also have a Hexen Circle quest for her now. Okay. 4-star Animo Catalyst. S tier. Sub DPS is A. Support is S. B is Exploration. Prune functions as an Animo sub DPS that has buffer capabilities based on her own attack, giving her a spot in most teams that can take Animo buffer on paper. Even so, Prune requires other attack buffers for her own buffs to become more potent. I guess she uses that as a pogo stick. Sub DPS that has buff capabilities. Okay. Due to her Hexrai nature, which I'm pretty sure there's a quest for that part, she can wield Celestial Gift, making her a powerful addition to Hexrai teams, especially when placed in teams with multiple attack buffers. Outside of that, however, her use case is that of a general Animo sub DPS with the potential to boost the damage of her allies. However, it should be noted that if Prune is the lone buffer of the team, not much can be done since Prune truly shines in amplifying an already good attack-based team to even greater heights. Okay. Already good attack-based teams. Let's see. Further than that, didn't need to bump it. Does best with Skyward Atlas. Memory of Dust is good. Tales of Thrilling Dragon Slayers, Oathsworn Eye, Favonius Codex, Flowing Purity, and the Hakushin Ring. Let's scroll back up to the top. Give me a minute. What does it want in her? Best is Viridescent Veneer. As always, I don't think I have Skyward Atlas. I thought I did. I guess I don't. What does this do? 20 seconds after using elemental skill, all equipped characters' elemental mastery is increased by 200. That's a maybe, actually. Attack or energy recharge. Goblet is attack. Circle is attack. So she just really wants attack on her stats. Bless Oblige and A Day Carved from Rising Winds are other options. Prune generally wants to stack attack, and thus Skyward Atlas is chosen to fulfill that niche. while viridescent veneer is picked up for universal usefulness for all animal characters. As far as stats go, the only other stat that Brune would want to look into is substats and possibly main stat, energy recharge for getting her burst back immediately. Okay. So that's why it gave her Memories of Dust. Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer. What does that offer me? Is it in here? That's HP. But I think it's because when you switch characters, the new character taking the field has their attack increased by 48% for 10 seconds. That's why. Although the base stat on that one is HP, so I don't know how I feel about it. Oathsworn Eye. I already have that on somebody, but I forget what it does. It is attack. Okay. But I have that on a 5-star character, so I'm probably not going to switch it at the moment. Favonius Codex. Do I have one of those? Energy recharge. I kind of am considering energy recharge. I don't know if I have another one though. I do. And flowing purity. What is... What's it? Fragments. Do I even have one? So what's this? Oh, this is also technically attack. Normal and charged attacks have 50% chancing of firing a bolt. So that's... She's a support though, so she wouldn't gain anything from that. The equipping characters... For 20 seconds after using an elemental skill, the equipping character's elemental mastery is increased by 200. So it's not so much for her. She's a buff character, so I don't know if it'd work for her. Unless she's dealing off-field damage, which I don't know if she would. We can go Favonius Codex for now, in light of missing other things. I know she buffs off of attack, but since that is such a super duper common stat, I don't know if I have any available, so it might be better to give her energy recharge on this. Just because it says she always wants her buff up. I don't know how much energy recharge she needs. Whether or not it says... I can always change that later too. Depending. Okay, so that's gonna be probably an off piece. I guess she does benefit from crit, but it actually says to give her attack over that. These are some bad stats. I have been farming this domain. I have not exactly had great luck with it. See, these are really good potentially for another character if crit rate and crit damage go into slots, but knowing my luck, it'll go into the other ones. I must have gotten rid of all my other ones because I'm running out of slot space. That's another thing. I'm drastically running out of artifact space. Okay, this both has attack. This both has attack and crit damage, so I don't know why I put the other one higher. I keep hitting the wrong button. Attack and energy recharge. Oh, and it's already built. This must have been on somebody else. Don't know who, but mine now. And that's probably meant to look like her hammer. I am debating doing her Hexrai quest, one, so I don't trip on it. Can I even do it? Does she have one? Hexrai quest. Quest you're looking for of what is considered, which is an act in the Witch's Homework series. It involves a confrontation in Mondstadt where she challenges Alice. It's supposed to only be like 12 minutes, so it might be in my best interest to do that. So I probably gotta go in here, find the right book. Which one is the witch's homework book? Gotta find it. Dragonback picture book. You think it'll let me organize this a little bit better, you know? Am I even in the right spot?
Where is it?
Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot, excuse me? It's over in here. Can I not do it yet? Yeah, Lohen is the upcoming character I want to do the quest for. Oh, it's locked. What do I need to do? Character prune reaches level 70. I can't do it yet. Okay. So all of these are locked out. So like that's why I can't do Dern or Varka either. Okay. So I can't do the Hexfry quest yet. I was gonna do it now if I could, but there's no way. I seriously doubt I have the materials to level her up yet even know. I have no idea what this is. This must be in the new Mondstadt zone. So with that, this is I guess where I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna have to do the Hexfry quests much later then, which means I'll have to go through nod-krai without doing them. So I guess I'll do them closer to when they'd be done, or at the beginning of Snezhnaya. So with that, thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Genshin Impact, and I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye!